darkest fears. Mine would eat them alive.
Covering! Chamber, it's on you!
You can tell a person's character by their first action. Check me then, eh?
It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is a red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. I don't. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from?
Last
How
enough.
phone, who you wanna become?
You dead.
Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here.
Welcome to gravity.
One to the right, down, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again.
We saw the beginning and the continuation. Now, the end. We are above them.
Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. I'm what I want, so I'm never leaving. Whole team,
Better
moving,
luck
you could never break
LetsPlay.Live.
that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat.
Relax, my friend. Time and space, they know what you think.
It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye.
É por isso que eu vou te botar no jeito hoje, viu, Binho? Ô, dó. Já passou da hora, né, pai? Vamos lá. Oxe. Bebe, hoje só amanhã. É hora do reggae.
Porque toco a fé. Eu vou mandando a fé pela cidade bonita. O toque do cachê e a força do divino. Ninguém explica. Ela é bonita. Porque toco a fé. Eu vou mandando a fé pela cidade bonita. O toque do cachê e a força do divino. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou, verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou. Não diga que não me quer, não diga que não quer mais. Eu sou o silêncio da noite, o sol da manhã. E o você fundo tem, mas tem um ponto final. Eu sou o primeiro que canta, eu sou o carnaval. A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu.
Pega eles, Binho.
A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou, verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou, a cor dessa cidade sou eu, o canto dessa cidade é meu, a cor dessa cidade sou eu, o canto dessa cidade é meu.
This just in. Reports of a disaster in Italy.
안녕하십니까. 이탈리아에서 들어온 지각이 폭발해 공중으로 떠오른 사건이 발생했습니다.
Sta galleggiando a 300 metri da terra.
Radionite may have been involved.
Kingdom, whose Radionite power program accounts for more than 3/4 of the world's energy production, have denied any connection to this disaster.
Anyone with information on the two unidentified radiants spotted at the scene is being asked to come forward.
About time you showed up.
We're picking up gunfire. Did you locate the spike?
That would be a yes.
Stay close. Weapons ready.
I was born ready.
This way.
Hey, take a look.
It's stealing radianite from the environment. How do we stop it?
I'm on it.
You'll need a radicore to power the heat signal.
I got this.
Phoenix, wait!
Hands up, come on. You should see your face.
Come on. Did you find a power source?
Here.
Let's go, let's go.
But not enough power.
It needs to be superheated.
Get that here.
I honestly didn't expect that to work.
Really? So, maybe give us a heads up next time?
Sign secure. We're coming home.
That the big man. Tell him I need answers this time.
What is your problem? We crushed it.
Phoenix got a look in the mirror.
How come they look like us? And what do they want our radiant out for?
I'll talk to Brimstone. It's time we filled you in.
Yo, we got problems.
We? You're the one that screwed up.
You serious? You had it easy, Jet. You know they're bringing whole teams now, right?
And so will we.
Yeah, boom! You line them up, I burn them down. Really, I could do this all day.
Congratulations. You were undefeated at target practice.
Oh, target practice? KO, are you shading the king?
You're not the king. You have the same score as the rest of us. How about a game where the bot shoots back?
I'll bring the fire in any game you want.
Please, be my guest.
Okay, any other game?
Let's dance. Yeah. Say hello to MaxSpot. A perfect blend of tactics and firepower. Now you can train against, well, you.
My money's on the machine.
You got this, Green Boy.
Lucky for you, I buy these by the dozen.
Out of my way, Your Majesty.
Somebody call the doctor. Machine got off the shoulder. Monster. Teacher, I'm in trouble. Nobody got medicine. No, I'm not a cure. So I'll keep
This is embarrassing.
I'm stuck with these voices, they're all in my head. All in my All in my Jump. I'm stuck with these voices, they're all in my There ain't no arrival, no destination. Nothing's gonna free me from my imagination. It's gonna liberate me from my sense of broken.
Oh, he makes me so proud.
It makes me so rich. Oh, I should have picked this game.
Winning requires sacrifice. Not really your style.
Hey fam, let's go again. That bot owes me a code. My turn. Team Forge, baby! What the?
All right. Playtime's over. Ready up!
Team Forge? Really?
What? Fire and steel. Come on. Hey, wait. Ooh. You're quick. How about Firewire? Robo Squad?
Oh, the Swagger Express. Roaster and Toaster.
You know I'm programmed to kill you, right?
Come on, that was a good one.
Turret out. Alley-oop.
Ich habe so geschieden, schön muss es nicht geben. Ja, du bleibst.
Found them. Had some trouble.
Denn alles ist smooth, slow, relax, perfekt, genau so.
Countdown initiated.
Cipher to all stations. I have a signal. Our blackmailer is headed east.
Aeon, this is Sova. Confirm you have target visual.
Yep, got him.
Ground team, collapse and converge on Sector 4.
I've seen your darkest fears. Mine would eat them alive.
Covering! Chamber, it's on you!
can tell a person's character by their first action. Check me then, eh?
It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is them red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from? How in the phone, who you wanna become?
You dead?
Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here.
Welcome to gravity.
One to the right, down, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again.
We saw the beginning and the continuation. Now, the end. We are above them.
Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. What I want, so I'm never leaving. Whole team
Better
with me, you
luck
could never
next
break
life.
that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat.
Relax, my friend. Time and space, they know what you think.
It's a bullseye.
É por isso que eu vou te botar no jeito hoje, viu, Binho? Ô, dó. Já passou da hora, né, pai? Vamos lá. Oxe. Bebe hoje só amanhã. É hora do reggae.
Porque toco a fé. Eu vou mandando a fé pela cidade bonita. O toque do cachê e a força do divino. Ninguém explica. Ela é bonita. Porque toco a fé. Eu vou mandando a fé pela cidade bonita. O toque do cachê e a força do divino. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou, verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou. Não diga que não me quer, não diga que não quer mais. Eu sou o silêncio da noite, o sol da manhã. E o volta fundo tem, mas tem um ponto final. Eu sou o primeiro que canta, eu sou o carnaval. A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu.
Pega eles, Binho.
A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou. A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu. A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu.
This just in. Reports of a disaster in Italy.
안녕하십니까. 이탈리아에서 들어온 지각이 폭발해 공중으로 떠오른 사건이 발생했습니다.
Sta galleggiando a 300 metri da terra.
Radionite may have been involved.
Kingdom, whose Radionite power program accounts for more than 3/4 of the world's energy production, have denied any connection to this disaster.
Anyone with information on the two unidentified radiants spotted at the scene is being asked to come forward.
Finally! About time you showed up.
We're picking up gunfire. Did you locate the spike?
That would be a yes.
Stay close. Weapons ready.
I was born ready.
way.
Hey, take a look.
It's stealing radianite from the environment. How do we stop it?
I'm on it.
You'll need a radicore to power the heat signal.
I got this.
Phoenix, wait!
Hands up, come on. You should see your face.
Come on. Did you find a power source?
Here.
Let's go, let's go.
But not enough power.
It needs to be superheated.
Get that here.
I honestly didn't expect that to work.
Really? So, maybe give us a heads up next time?
Site secure. We're coming home.
That the big man? Tell him I need answers this time.
What is your problem? We crushed it.
Phoenix got a look in the mirror.
How come they look like us? And what do they want our radiant out for?
I'll talk to Brimstone. It's time we filled you in.
Yo, we got problems.
We? You're the one that screwed up.
You serious? You had it easy, Jet. You know they're bringing whole teams now, right?
And so will we.
Yeah, boom! You line them up, I burn them down. Really, I could do this all day.
Congratulations. You were undefeated at target practice.
Oh, target practice? KO, are you shading the king?
You're not the king. You have the same score as the rest of us. How about a game where the bot shoots back?
I'll bring the fire in any game you want.
Please, be my guest.
Okay, any other game?
Let's dance. Yeah. Say hello to MaxSpot. A perfect blend of tactics and firepower. Now you can train against, well, you.
My money's on the machine.
You got this, pretty boy.
Lucky for you, I buy these by the dozen.
Out of my way, Your Majesty.
Somebody call the doctor. Machine got on the shoulder in Mars. I'm in trouble. Nobody got medicine. No, I'm not a cure. So I'll
Well, this is embarrassing.
I'm stuck with these voices. They're all in mine. All in mine. All in mine. Stuck with these voices. They're all in mine. There ain't no
makes me so rich. Oh, I should have picked this game.
Winning requires sacrifice. Not really your style.
Hey fam, let's go again. That bot owes me a code. My turn. Team Forge, baby! What the?
All right. Playtime's over. Ready up!
Team Forge? Really?
What? Fire and steel. Come on. Hey, wait. Ooh. You're quick. How about Firewire? Robo Squad?
Oh, the Swagger Express. Roaster and Toaster. You know I'm programmed to kill you, right? Come on, that was a good one.
Going to be 2 effects from Nice Axe, goes up. Precious can't land the shot. Now again! Quick double from Precious!
Just came over the top, has a nice line. There's the ping. See you later, sicko. And another as well, Cloxy.
Texter, another frag to be found. Cream, he's in such an awkward spot, but he's going to light up the collateral.
That's a tag coming through from, I think, a camera.
Oh, what is this?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, tonight to the Valorant Oceania Tour Stage 2, Day 2 of Week 2. Matt's a lot of 2s in there, of course, 2022, the year. And how are you feeling about this evening? Because it is going to be a banger, I feel.
Bangers and a lot of mash there, Tony. I am feeling absolutely ecstatic with the matchups before us tonight.
Yeah, of course, we've got a lot of crazy matches, but of course, we want to throw to a brief explanation of the tournament before we start.
Welcome to the 2022 Valorant Oceania Tour, a year-long tournament circuit where the best players from Oceania battle it out for cash prizes, a place at the APAC playoffs with a chance to qualify for Valorant Masters, and a shot at the global title. Teams can compete in up to 2 stages, consisting of open qualifiers, a regional group stage, and playoffs, each with their own AUD $25,000 prize pool. By placing high enough, they'll accumulate championship points to be one of the top teams fighting for a shot at the OCE Championship and a $30,000 prize pool. Those top teams go on to the APAC Last Chance qualifier, with the winning team invited to the Valorant Champions, where the world's greatest compete to be named 2022's global champions, winning an as yet undisclosed prize pool and true gaming glory. For more information, head to LetsPlay.Live /2022 VOT.
And of course, thank you for that brief explanation of the tournament. Of course, Matt, as he alluded to, the top teams from Stage 2 will qualify for the Oceanic Championship. And then, of course, through the Oceanic Championship, the top team from there will head to the APAC players, which will qualify them for a Masters event. And then the top 8 teams from each stage will get the chance to compete in the Oceanic Championships, where they can score themselves a chance at the APAC LCQ. And of course, then see if they can book themselves a seed into the Champions event, of course. And I'm keen to see it, Matt. But not only are these teams playing for that lovely spot, they're also playing for a lot more, Matt.
Absolutely keen to see a lot more coming through out of this one, Tony. We've obviously got our prize pool available as well as our pathway here. Seeing in first place there, going to be $9,000 taken away. Second, $5,000. Third, $3,500. Fourth, $2,500. Followed by fifth and sixth, taken away $1,500 each, as well as $1,000 each for seventh and eighth place. And it is all in Australian dollars, just for clarification there.
Yeah, 25,000 overall in Australia, Matt. That's a lot to pick up. And of course, these teams are playing for the points, they're playing for the prize pool. But, we got to look at our group standings going overall. Of course, going over into Group A as we look how, after yesterday's games fared.
Take a look exactly at how that is going to be right now. Obviously, we do have an order on top after yesterday's proceedings. Bonkers and Fun Crew in similar placing, but could be changing after today. And Mind Freak going to be towards the bottom of Group A there. So definitely eager to see exactly how things might look to change after today's proceedings.
Yeah, Mind Freak at that 03 mark, definitely not what I had expecting going into this this group stage overall, but, we have to digress and diverse over to look at our Group B and how those standings are going. As you can see, Bobo currently up at the top 2-0, untouchable, it would seem, with Coach Senpai, and we saw Catgirls actually yesterday pull off a very, very good win. You can see Rain and Honey Badgers down at that 1-2-0-2 mark. Not the greatest of standings for them, but of course, Matt, we have to think about this overall going into our playoffs.
Absolutely. I'm pretty eager to see how the teams will stack up. Obviously, it's a bit more evenly matched into the Group B here, and I feel like maybe after today's proceedings, it might be shaken up a bit, but we'll see exactly how it is going to shape up after we take a look at today's matches.
Yeah, today's matches should be interesting as we see them pop up in front of us here. Of course, our first game for the evening, it will be Bonkers taking on Fun Crew in a best of 3. And then, unfortunately, we've just received word as well. Honey Badgers, unfortunately, not able to field a full 5 for their game this evening. So an FF win going over to Rain. And Honey Badgers, unfortunately, will not be able to play their last game here in the group stage proceeding. So, we go back over to this group, this first game here. Bonkers versus Fun Crew. Matt, got any thoughts on that one?
Yeah, Bonkers versus Fun Crew is a pretty interesting one, right? Because obviously Bonkers, they've been a little bit hot and cold since their roster changes. I'm eager to see what kind of Bonkers we see today, whether it's a more elevated Bonkers, they're able to hit their form, or whether it might be a bit sluggish here. Obviously Fun Crew, they're veterans to the scene as well. So I'm eager to see how they stack up, whether they can remain consistent as well.
Yeah, and well, speaking about this Bonkers roster, we're going to take a look at who will be filling out for this evening. As you can see in front of your lovely eyes, Mike, Nice Hacks, Mercer, Jesse, recent additions, and we're actually going to be seeing Kalth in this evening for Bonkers, I believe. We didn't get to see him all minimized play, I believe, last week, but we will be getting to see Kalth stepping up to the plate this week. I believe he will be on the duelist, and, hopefully looking to frag out. Of course, Kalth's got some super international experience. He's had a chance to play against some of those good teams over in the APAC playoffs, but, Bonkers, it's, as you said, Matt, a little bit of a rebuild roster overall.
Absolutely. I'm keen to see exactly what they're going to be able to bring to the table because, they've obviously got the potential there. They just need to tap in and exceed their limits. But let's take a look at the other side of things now. I think we've got a Fun Crew coming to our very eyes. It is going to be adorned by Easy, Fweshist, Andy, Yakuza, and Norson. So I'm definitely eager to see how they actually shape up. Obviously, they've added Andy, Yakuza, and Norson to the roster more recently. They've got a lot of strong individual players there, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of reliability there, obviously, on Fweshist and Andy.
Yeah, it's really interesting. We say rebuild here from Bonkers. We also say a rebuild here from Fun Crew. Didn't have the greatest of showings last stage and maybe wanting to shake it up, adding, the recent addition firepower of Yakuza and Andy to that roster. Norson, he's been around for a while, but of course he was recently added as well. And, Fun Crew, it's just adding firepower to already a seasoned roster with Easy and Freshest under the mix.
Absolutely, and keen to see exactly what they are going to be able to shape up to do here this evening, whether it will be them to take it away or whether it could indeed be the people's favourite, Bonkers. But speaking of the matchup, let's take a look at some of the highlight players we might be seeing here.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that's not Andy, that's Yakuza. Unfortunately, we've just got a little bit of an error on the graphic, but of course, Mercer versus Yakuza. As we look at this, obviously we could have pitted Nice Hacks against Anti in terms of the heads-to-head. We could have picked, anybody here. Even the controllers, Norson versus Mike, could have been an interesting one to look at. But we want to pit Mercer against Yakuza. Former teammates as well, interestingly enough, to touch on. I believe they played on a few rosters in previous editions. And, I wanted to touch on that. These two have been flexible. We've seen Yakuza opt for the KO. We've seen Mercer come into this Bonkers roster and really can afford to kind of play anything that he wants.
it's important to have that kind of adaptability as well. You know, it's like sometimes you might be pitted into one role, then you might have a player who might be a bit more suited to another agent on the map. So it's really important to be able to have that flexibility as a player, because that can really strengthen your roster as a whole. You know, you can really just find your greatest strengths on maybe some maps or agents over others, and then you're able to just adapt around that. I feel like having an all-rounder like that definitely going to lift up the spirits of your team, and definitely going to be lifting up the morale as well there. But Tony, I think we've got some map photos on their way.
Yeah, of course, we want to check them out as they come up in front of us. I believe, this is it's a little bit of an interesting video to touch on, as, of course, we see the lovely graphic pop up in front of us. Bonkers going to be taking out Icebox, a very, very great read. We know that Fun Crew, it's kind of their best map, arguably. We saw them go toe-to-toe yesterday, I believe, against Mind Freak with 2 subs, and Fun Crew looked a little bit shaky, but Icebox always a great one for them to close out in the end. So Bonkers identifying that it's arguably their best map, taking it out. Bind then being taken out by Fun Crew, maybe a bit of a read to Bonkers' pool, especially with the way they've been playing Bind recently. And then Split, interestingly enough, going to be out of sight. Any thoughts about that one, Matt?
Yeah, Split being out of sight is pretty interesting there, because, we've seen a bit of history from some of these rosters obviously having a split into the pool. I feel like maybe Bonkers have picked into that, considering Fun Crew doesn't have the best win ratio on that one. Obviously, Fun Crew only having a 33% win ratio on that one, 2 wins and 4 losses. It goes to show that proven they're less consistent on a map like Split there. So maybe Bonkers see that as an opportunity. Maybe they have a bit more adaptability on that particular map. They've been doing a bit of research into their opponents in the back end there, a bit of deep diving. And this could be the best course scenario for them heading into the initial stages of the series, because if they can at least take away map 1 initially, even if they lose map 2, coming into Ascent, maybe it's a little bit better. But obviously, that could be pretty difficult as well, right? Because the map of Ascent for Fun Crew, historically, they have a 77% win rate on that one, 17 wins and 5 losses over the past. So that could really prove to be a challenge if it does go all the way to map 3, Tony.
Yeah, it's interesting you touch on that. Fun Crew, they've got a very high percent. They haven't been playing it all too much recently. It's just, Icebox, Breeze, Haven as well, especially. It's good to see that Fun Crew have picked that map up from map number 2. And, Fun Crew, their Haven's not too bad, but Bonkers, I especially called to question how they've been doing on Haven recently. Currently 7-4 statistically on that map. And, going into this one, it's going to be interesting to see who really takes Haven out, because Split, I feel very more centric towards Bonkers, but Haven could go either way. Then, of course, Breeze and Fracture being taken out of the pool. Great reads from both Bonkers and Fun Crew, of course. I believe, Bonkers been playing Fracture recently, even with their a few of their players departing the rosters. You can see the lovely faces in front of us here, getting ready, getting in the lobby. Nicex having a lovely bit of chat to say, Mike, as well, with that arm sleeve, that gamer sleeve we see from a few players recently. That's always great to see. Getting amongst maybe the new way of playing here, and for especially the side of Bonkers, definitely a new way of playing this evening with as well their 5th Calf.
Yeah, I'm eager to see how they actually adapt around that pickup there on the Calf this time around, because obviously normally you'd see Niceax normally play that duelist role, maybe donning out the Jet or something similar, but obviously having to bring Calth into the roster maybe means that Calth will be forced into that duelist role this time, and then we could see Niceax actually opting to play something a little bit different, just for the good of the team there. But it's good that Niceax actually has that duelist experience, because when push comes to shove, maybe Calth gets taken down, or maybe Niceax is forced into an uncomfortable predicament there. Having that experience, being in the thick of things there, definitely will prove to be a guiding factor when they do head into similar engagements into this series.
Yeah, and I put out a tweet earlier this week, Matt. Earlier last week. It was great to see Niceax back on the duelist. I really enjoy watching how much space he can potentially take, especially on a map like Ascent, where he's just free to peek A main or B main, respectively, on that defense side with the op, play the Jet. Obviously Jet receiving recent nerfs in the latest patch, but was still on 4.07, so Jet's reign supreme still in the server. It's going to be interesting to see how these teams have, adapted to that, because obviously they've been playing on the live patch, they've been scrimming on that, but then they have to come back here to 4.07, where Jet and Sova still reign supreme. And you know, the comps will be definitely a lot more different going into the latest patch as opposed to this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm eager to see how things will shape up into the latest patch into the future there. Obviously, you know, we might see a new agent in the future. Who knows? But we'll see how that goes, obviously. But yeah, I'm eager to see how things stack up on this patch up regardless. I'm sure we'll see maybe the last dance of our Jets into this patch here. But I think we are getting the game underway momentarily. Speaking of, here we go. We're straight into agent selection.
Yeah, picks, no bans. Unfortunately, we don't have enough agents for bans just yet, Matt. Of course, we only have map bans. So, you know, it's going to be interesting looking at this one from a Fun Crew perspective. They don't have a lot of showings on Split in terms of recent statistics. Of course, 33% win rate, as you said, overall. And it's hard to tell what they're going to play. Of course, Andy, you expect to be on the duel list, but what else did they bring to the table? Easy, maybe the Sky here already locked in. Yakuza actually going to be playing the Sage this time. Norsen, Omen, not the Brimstone maybe that we were thinking out of course, you can see from the side of Bonkers. Mer's going to be playing the Breach, showing that he is as flexible as ever. Jesse going to be on the Brimstone. We saw him on the Smokes last week, Matt. Very impressive play out of Jesse on the Brimstone, especially on a map like Bind where Bonkers seem a little bit more comfortable. Nicehack's going to be rocking the Rays this time. Maybe, you know, you can see some cheeky little blast pack satchel plays, of course, that we've seen from a few of these raises so far in the VOT.
Yeah, I love a few of those cheeky little plays there, Tony. That is for sure. And I'm eager to see if some more of them will be heading in our direction here. Just waiting on one more player to lock in there in Norsen. Hovering over the Omen. It should be locked in accordingly. Maybe just having some last minute discussions there before we do get into game. Speaking of, there it is. It is going to be both the rosters locked and loaded here. I'm super excited to get us straight into the game, Tony, because I feel like, you know, both teams, they've got a plan of action here. Maybe having those chambers definitely can add that bit of spice to the mix there for both teams, but obviously there's some key differences there. Having the ability to heal your teammates back up there with having the Sage as well as the Sky picks there for Fun Crew definitely could be beneficial for them. But obviously on the side of Bonkers, they're playing a more utility-based composition here. Definitely trying to just go straight for the kill, set themselves up for the best possible offense and even defense heading into the future. So it's a really tough call to say who would be able to get a bit of an initial lead here, you know, because obviously there's benefits to both of these kinds of rosters.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, we're live into our best of three this evening. Our only best of three this evening, unfortunately. It's Fun Crew versus Bonkers for your Group A for Stage 2, week number 2. Matt, this is playoff seeding here for both these rosters. Of course, I believe we'll be seeing Bonkers play tomorrow. But for Fun Crew, it means the world to them. Unfortunately, you know, having a little bit of a rough series against MF yesterday in their series, maybe the round differentials will come to affect their seeding going into the future. But of course, for Fun Crew, Bonkers, it's all about the now here. You can see Bonkers taking a ton of mid control early on. Easy force back with the paint shells. Good damage, and unfortunately, of course, no Sage for the side of Bonkers. But for the side of Fun Crew, fortunately enough, they do have the Sage. Yakuza going to be getting his teammates to full HP once again.
Looks like Bonkers are now trying to take that Heaven control, though. Andy going to be spotting them with the pain shells there. Does force them back through to Mailroom. Looks like they're now just considering their options. Do have just a minute to go in the round, but they're still at least getting a lot of territory. Looks like they're centralizing their focus to A, though. Good kill from Jesse to open it up. Their teammates now going to be pushing up as well. Do manage to get another kill in their favor. West just at least trades it back, but it looks like the site control is going to go the way of Bonkers, unless Andy has a thing or two to say about it here as it all comes to a halt.
Yeah, the plant will go down. Andy has snuck out through screens here, and Mercer is holding onto the fault line, but right-click classic from Andy to take out Mercer. Now, having to fight in the site, the paint shells tossed towards the screen elbow kind of position. Andy needs to isolate one fight after the other. Nicehack shows a bit of the shoulder. Mike is a pop flash in. He flashes himself. But the frenzy runs him down. Superior bullets coming out on the side of Bonkers. Great hold there. After Andy, a valiant retake attempt, I have to say.
Yeah, I really admired how they were able to press their way right up to the site there, just really getting in their face through elbow, making sure that they get onto the site. But alas, 2 is greater than 1 in the end there. It does result in a round 1 victory for the side of Bonkers. We'll see how Fun Crew react, though, heading forward. It looks like they're only going to be dedicating a shorty into this one. Not looking to go for a forced-up commitment here. Maybe just trying to get a bit more credits behind them heading into these future stages. Looks like Bonkers, though, they're taking it nice and carefully. Not looking to rush their way into anything. Using their utility to their advantage before dedicating to anything further.
Yeah, it's, you know, interesting, as we alluded to, that, of course, maybe we see Cal from the duelist, but he's opting to play the chamber. It's not Nice Hacks. Nice Hacks is on the duelist, and maybe Cal's showing a bit of competitive flexibility. As you said, Andy on the shorty, looking to play as close as possible. Could no blast pack come flying at them, just one shot to the head, and Andy could find a cheeky little Spectre pick up. You can see that Mike currently looking to sneak up that way. The fault line, great. The paint shell's being held by Andy for Mike to just swing it perfectly, and now you can see that Bonkers are very much spread about the map. They're taking a ton of control off. A Fun Crew are only on these pistols, Matt. You don't have to take this much control. You expect it to see it in a rifle round. Headhunter out from Fresh. Find a trade pick on a Jesse. That's Spectre picked up now for the side of Fun Crew.
Definitely going to be happy with that one. Looks like the spike will go down now for Bonkers. Fun Crew still trying their best to get a few more kills, though, and they have managed one. Great headshot from Norson. Still need to see if they can catch a bit further, though. Good healing to come through, at least on the Fun Crew side. But alas, the healer will go down alongside Flashes there, leaving it all up to Norson. They do have a Vandal behind them, so I wouldn't even disrespect them if they did just go for a save here. Definitely going to be the more advisable call. Looks like they're just trying to throw it over the edge. Maybe not. No one's hunting them down yet, although Bonkers are getting a bit closer.
Oh, Norson. This... Alright, he's just, yeah, he's going to leave it on the pot plant, maybe? No? Oh, there we go. He's finally found a spot, tosses out the Vandal. Nobody from Bonkers going to be keeping that one online. Neither is Norson. He's willing to fall to the second round from Bonkers. A valiant attempt, though, from Fun Crew. Once again, taking away 2 players, and look at this unfortunate replay. There we go. Finally gets it out of the map. Just had to find the right angle, Matt, and had to, you know, really stretch his arms for that one.
Well, it goes to show that, you know, all that stretching seems to have paid off there. They did manage to dunk it on through towards the edge of the map and away from the grasp of their opponents. Speaking of now, though, Fun Crew have a buy within their grasp and will be dedicating a few Phantoms, the Vandals. Plenty coming to the table for them here. Obviously, Bonkers still just going to stick to what they brought into the previous round there. Looks like Easy and Co now, though, looking to use their own utility just to scope things out. They got Tasmanian Tiger there, rather. Not going to be spotting anything off of it as yet. Bonkers looking to do a little bit of the same, though. But looks like Flashes will find first contact there.
Yeah, Freshest going to take first point of contact. But, of course, for the moment, Fun Crew probably want to play this one a little bit safer out, Matt. You can see, of course, Bonkers with this bonus buy coming through. You can see Easy playing back of the rafter, giving all the mid control up. This is arguably, I feel, not what Fun Crew want to be doing right now. Split very tend for, well, it's in the name, Matt. Split takes to different sites. Nice Hacks might go straight back up through the vent rafter, through the vent rope, and might be looking ahead towards B here. Early wall from Yakuza, a little bit deeper than we expect to see. Normally that wall goes mid. The shots, Yakuza able to find one on a Nice Saxon, find another onto Mike, able to peek for free, and then back off scot-free, Matt. Now it's Fun Crew in a very comfortable spot for these last 30 seconds.
Norson could find a bit of action now, though. Looks like Mirza and Co try to push past them. Do get caught by the paranoia. Norson able to maneuver around the site there, catching one off guard, looking for another. They found it. It's all up to Jesse now. Jesse does get spotted, but doesn't come away with at least a kill there. But alas, Andy will be able to trade it straight back and secure round number 1 now for Fun Crew. So a 1-2 scoreline all up so far. We'll see how things stack up, though, rather, now that things are going to be pretty even Stevens. Bonkers obviously coming to you live with the full buy here. You have plenty of util available as well. Same can be said of a Fun Crew, though. I'm eager to see who's really going to be able to overcome the challenge before them heading into round number 4 here.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Of course, as you said, Bonkers now to a buy, and getting extremely close to a few of those ultimates are a few of these players. You can see Norson one off from the shadows, maybe going for some early scout info. Mike, one off the null command, and well, Nice Hack's going to be caught. Satchel in the air. And it's just going to completely whiff, shut it down. Bonkers Mike now with the null command on, but sprays through from Freshes. Perfect stuff to shut it down. Bonkers, they come out with a null command, but Fun Crew, they stop them in their tracks, and it's now just a Calf. 3 members left. Fun Crew, they have control of the Spike too. They've got trips, trademarks on, and a rendezvous as well on top of it. It's an interesting play from Freshest, but you can see Calf, how does he isolate these duels? Got a rendezvous of his own, 6 shots in the Headhunter. It's all about how he takes these fights, and Fun Crew, you can see they're playing this crossfire perfectly. It's hard for Calf to really get back into the site.
Yeah, they really have to weigh up their options here. If Cal can at least isolate maybe 1 or 2 of the players, it becomes a lot more doable for them. But alas, it's still going to have its fair share of difficulties here. Slow Orbit going to cut off Cal even a little bit further here. Looks like they are thinking about the rendezvous. Do put at least 1 portion down there, but still just being ever cautious of what could be lying around the corner for them. Looks like they are now, though, thinking about making an attempt here, going towards the Spike. They don't have much time to do it. They could be caught off guard. Should they go a little bit too graciously here? Looks like they will indeed be caught in the end. Norson gets the spot. Will be able to pop the shot through, and it will be a 2-for-2 scoreline now lined up for Fun Crew. So definitely feeling a lot more confident after losing the first 2 there. You can see they've started to really shape up their form and send Bonkers through to a semi-eco round here.
Yeah, you can see that Calf was, it's hard to check every single angle. That A site, a little bit harder to take, especially with no cover, no smokes, no nothing. Calf just kind of had to walk it blind. But now we're 2-2, Matt, and as you said, Bonkers in a bit of a rough situation economy-wise. It's going to be a few Spectres across the line and the Sheriffs. But for Fun Crew, full buy and plenty of money, of course, to back it up. And as well, plenty of confidence. Andy going to be going for that Alt Orb early, trying to get that showstopper online. And, well, he now does have it.
You have it indeed, and we'll see if it will plant the seed of hope for them, as they do venture through towards the A side for Bonkers here. Going to be pushing through the vents now, just waiting to see if they can get through the ropes. No one giving away any sound cues yet. They're ready to explode onto the site. They just need to wait for Calth as well as Jesse, perhaps, to see if they can manage to put some smokes down, create some kind of an opening with utility that they can play off of here. Freshest and Co. are still ever present, though. Still waiting to make their mark as well. Looks like they are at least taking down some util, but here comes Bonkers.
Yeah, he sensed that Easy knows that Niceax is flying through with the satchels, and now Easy going for a big perfect 3 from Easy. And it's all in his name, Matt. It's all too easy. Freshest rendezvous back sight. The perfect lineup on a mic. Freshest and Fun Crew, they get it done once again. The ace site on lock. Bonkers try to go for that late hit, and again, it doesn't seem to work. Fun Crew, so quick to answer, so quick to rotate and position so well. Bonkers, of course, just an eco, just a force buy out of them. Now to the full buy here, and well, if they can't get to A map, what do? Maybe go for a split towards B, because they haven't hit that site so far this first half.
Yeah, it does at least leave that option available to them, right? If A's not working, maybe they try something else here. And maybe this could be the one that works out for them. Doesn't work out so well for Andy, though. Luckily, they only received one of the paid shells, rather than all of them. Otherwise, it could have been a bit worse. Looks like Niceax, though, does make it a bit worse. Norson goes down towards Heaven there. Does create a bit of an opening now for Bonkers. They're now thinking about the angles, trying to at least smoke them off before pushing onto the site there. Not giving themselves away completely, though. Seekers have been launched, but will be taken down promptly. Seems easy, however. We'll be able to get a kill out of it.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to note at. Of course, the Sage and the Sky kind of playing different spots than you expect. Normally you see the Sage back of Heaven, and maybe the Sky over towards the site, but of course, Yakuza feeling more comfortable in taking that long-range engagement with the Vandal, and Easy, of course, can flash in for a quick little pick here. Andy hasn't backed off from B main. He got the ult orb, he got the info, got the satchel onto himself, and Calf was able to find Andy out in the open, though. Yakuza quickly to play for the trade. The showstopper flies, but Yakuza, it doesn't hit the mark, and Jesse caught in the open. Yakuza actually able to find another pick. Niceax is going to be swinging into Yakuza, able to trade it back. Now into the 2v2. Mercer has all the room to work with this site, and Easy not expecting his teammates out, so already Freshest able to find one. The flash comes through. Mercer almost getting taken out on the pre-fire spray from Freshest. Mer's able to lock it down, playing as flexible as ever. Even in the rounds, it would seem 3-3 in the scoreline. Matt Bonkers and Fun Crew even once again.
Even Stevens, it would seem. Bonkers do manage to take something back for their own here. Heading into this next one, though, you see 3 ultimates apiece for both teams. Definitely could play a critical role into this one. I'm eager to see the battle of the Tour de Forces in particular, as to see who will be the better of the 2 chambers. But alas, we are going to be heading into the round here. Looks like the Tour de Forces immediately going to be activated here. Just trying to see what they can find so far. Mirza and co just taking down the ice wall towards the middle there, making sure they can leave options open towards that angle should they look to press a bit further. But no one are dedicating entirely just yet. Still just playing those info players early into the round, making sure that they manage to evaluate every bit of information possible before going for something. Kalth, though, thinking about the corner. Fleshist is ready for it. This is going to be a tight one. He's seen the head. Oh, the patience on Fleshist is so clean. They're not pulling the trigger there. I love this discipline.
Yeah, it's a battle of wits. The Chambers, both with sort of force out. Great little knife here from the side of Bonkers from Mike. Trail Blazer from Easy. They have already taken out Andy, but they're not expecting the Yakuza to just go for it with a flash from Easy. The spray's not great this time around. Easy not able to transfer, and Mike able to get the better of that fight. Fresh just thinking about going through the vent, and Mike is already holding for it. Fresh just isn't going to be able to see him before he falls. In 30 seconds, Norson. Now the last remaining member, Paranoia, Shrouded Step, Jesse looking to walk through his smokes, and Norson, I don't think he's going to expect it for the moment, but will actually be able to read it. Great call from Norson. Paranoia out to B, but Bonkers going over towards A. You can see that Kalth will be setting up that plant out in the open here, so both players can play for the post plant. Norson forced to get to A as soon as possible. Matt, he's no longer with the Paranoia. And it's going to be 2 players to deal with, and Kalth still has that Tour de Force scoped in on Van. This is going to be a rough attempt from Norson.
We'll see if they can manage it, though. No, they won't. Kalth has the better angle there, does spot the feet immediately, and puts them straight down in the dirt. Hoisting the side of Bonkers back in the lead here on a 3-4 scoreline. You can see that they are feeling happy after that one. Smiles on a mic there, but everyone else is still going to be focused in. They've got their game faces on. They are in the zone right now. Let's see how it stacks up heading into round number 8 now, though, considering that Flesh just has brought out the operator here. I like the reaction there. We'll see if it will manage to net anything through towards middle, though.
Yeah, this is interesting to see that, of course, Mike on the KO. Gonna be a shot from Fresh's Rendezvous out. That's what you can do with the Chamber, especially on this defense side. You bring the sniper out, get a free pick, and then you're out scot-free. Nothing really the other side can do. Fun Crew now having to be a little bit cautious about this B Heaven split. That side of Bonkers are going for. The paint shell's being held, disciplined by Andy, because the flash out from Mike will signal that they're going. There is the paint shells. No command out from Mike. It's already online once again, Matt. 7 rounds in. This is the second one we're seeing from Mike. Rolling Thunder now into the site, but Andy isn't forced off this rafter for the moment. Andy concussed up and takes out 2. Quick trade back from Kalth, but Fun Crew are here and ready to retake that site. Not a chance that side of Bonkers got out. It was a great play to go for. The fault line, the Rolling Thunder, the null command was good. But Fun Crew just had the number. They had the positions and shut it down completely. 4-4, we go even once again. Fun Crew, they're definitely tempting fate here in this first map.
Really keeping it quite close so far, aren't they? And I'm eager to see just how they stack up towards the end of the half as well, because we've only got 4 rounds remaining, including this one. Bonkers' economy going to be quite strained as well, though, heading into this one. Could it be a key factor for them here? Looks like the Tasmanian Tiger does at least spot a couple of players through towards the bottom of middle there. So Fun Crew can easily play off that. Flesh just looking to do a bit the same towards Garage as well. Does opt to fall off with the operator. Might be able to find something with their teammates here. Looks like they have put the boom bot out as well.
Ooh.
Nice axe emerges from Garage. Doesn't manage to push it through a few shots through, rather. Here comes the showstopper as well. Not quite finding anything yet, but could soon for Andy.
Yeah, this is a great read though from Bonkers. They heard the showstopper, so they don't have to push here. Frenzy out for Jesse to hold the corner for Andy to peek into. Nice hacks. Another shot to Yakuza, and all of a sudden it's bonkers. Now with the member lead here, guns to pick up, potentially. You can see that Freshest, of course, glass cannon into that operator. A great flash from Easy to trade it back to an even standing, but bonkers, they've got full control of this ace site. Nobody here for Fun Crew for the moment. Norson finally finding Jesse on that alert. Great reads for bonkers, I have to say. Hearing that showstopper come out and just playing as safe as possible, tucking into the corners. Mirza looking to push into spawn side, but Easy the shoulder peek, able to hit the headshot. And now it's the Nice Hacks. 1v3, not a gun in his hands, and 3 Fun Crew players looking to hunt.
See if they can manage to hunt their prey. Nice Axe going to be sitting in the dark cover there. Might be shot by an operator shot though, or maybe not. They've actually played this well. They've got the timing, but they don't have the shot. It will be easy to catch the kill in the end there. Unfortunately, the Sheriff, just not enough for bonkers here. At least they got a spike plant out of it though, so they can have that as a consolation prize there. You know, they can manage to get a little bit more credits behind them. Heading into round number 10 now. See exactly how their buy stacks up though. Looks like they are going to be committing fully into this one. Full armor on the majority of players. Calf suffering a little bit there though on the light armor. We'll see if that makes it too much of a difference though. I think they should still be relatively all crystal clear heading into the rest of this round. Let's see how it does shape up now though, considering all of the bonkers players are stacked up towards the B site. Do have one just holding up the ramen shop though, just in case of a mid push.
Yeah, and it's a great call to make for bonkers, especially going against a team like Fun Crew though. Rendezvous up top of the bulletin board. Freshest with a perfect shot. Now he's able to reposition Paranoia for Norson as they come blind through the smoke, and Norson, great Paranoia timing. Freshest great crossfires set up and established bonkers. Not allowed into the B side either, it would seem, Matt. They just can't seem to find a foothold in. Norson to teleport to the top of the boxes here, just outside of B main, and bonkers. They would have heard that TP, but it's a hard angle to clear, especially with Freshest holding so aggressively towards B main. Spike still in the hands of bonkers, but the way that round was completely shut down, Fun Crew just so willing to adapt.
The adaptability has been a key here, and we'll see if it will pay off for them now. 5 versus 3 here for bonkers. Their options are becoming less and less as the time trickles down. The Seekers also coming through, completely revealing their locations here. This is going to be a tough one for bonkers if they commit to it. Looks like they're still thinking about it though. Pressing up through mailroom. Andy around the corner might be able to use this to their advantage. Norson also available should they need it. Good trade to come through initially. Norson still going to be on top of the box though, just outside garage. Does spot one, gets the kill, looking for the second. They manage it, and it will be Norson securing round number 6 there for Fun Crew.
Yeah, that's some great shots, and of course, bonkers, unfortunately, you know, they heard the TP, but you know, they weren't to sense that Norson was still playing that top site position, and great shots from Norson landing at range 6. Now to Fun Crew, Matt, on arguably a map that historically is not great for them. Split, always one of those ones that Fun Crew used to permaban out, but of course now that the pool's a lot bigger, there's Breeze, there's Fracture, and a lot of other maps, you know, Split kind of fell through the gaps of the Fun Crew vetoes, but willing to play aggressive as ever. Andy flying through B main with the Paranoia from Norson. A quick pick to Jesse to start it once again for Fun Crew.
Looks like the showstopper's going to come through with Nice Axe though. Do have the satchel, but unfortunately don't hit it where they want it to. Won't be able to get any damage out of it. Looks like Calf though does find some. Looking for a little more though. Almost catching Easy there, but alas, Easy still alive, still able to thrive there. Let's have Yakuza to heal them up slightly as well. Guiding light comes through. Yakuza capitalizes. Mirza though does actually find the better end of it. We'll take Yakuza down.
Norson.
Only going to be Easy. Norson getting up behind there. Does find one. Now going to be a 3-on-3 with 53 to go.
Now that's a great force from the flank from Norson. You can see now that bonkers, they're a little bit scattered in their take. Calf Nice Hacks an attempt over towards A maybe. Of course, they still have to deal with Andy and a rotating Norson through spawn. That null command, the knife, the 0 point. Not going to scout Andy, so they're not going to know that Andy's sitting elbow. It's going to be a plane out for the open. Nice Axe is able to find Norson. Andy's looking to swing around the corner, find the first. Has spotted the head of Nice Axe, who shows a pixel. Andy one blast pack can get up to heaven, but won't expect the Couth's coming for the thrifty from ramp. Shot with the operator at close range. A great attempts for Fun Crew to hold it down. Unfortunately, Andy, just not enough youth, still not enough in the plate to get that one done. Bonkers out of 5 for Fun Crew 6. Very even potential close to this half here, especially if Bonkers are able to get this last.
We'll see if they will be able to manage it here, whether it goes to be a 6-6 scoreline or whether it could have been a 7-5 there. Definitely going to be tested here. Both teams, even Stevens, 4 buys behind them. Let's see who lands the first shot, though. Great patience from Calth there. Unfortunately, not landing the shot. Will be forced back here. Looks like Bonkers do at least get a bit of traction through Garage, though. Picking up the ultimate orb. Norson trying to stop them in their tracks. Won't be able to land any damage onto them, however. But at least it can be a deterrent with those bullets. Landing that suppressive fire, keeping them a little bit further away for the time being. Looks like Bonkers are playing for a bit more control now. Through towards the vent room there. Might actually be going face-to-face with an enemy soon. Andy peeks through. Their teammates around the corner, though. Looks like Yakuza's found a bit of action as well. But Mike is at least able to trade it back.
Yeah, Mike, the player we're looking at for Bonkers, he's definitely been putting up the numbers recently and, you know, still seeming to do it in this series against a respectable opponent like Fun Crew. Guiding Light flies through. Calth a little bit blind to that one. The stim. As Jesse looks to peek the ramp, but Fresh just has repositioned. This guy's just all over the map. Fresh is so smart with these teleports, so smart with these plays, and so smart with these angles. It's just hard for Bonkers to read. They are going to toss a flash through. Norson is fully blind up, taken by Calth. And now we, of course, draw our attention to Andy, who's still in heaven, letting Bonkers plant for once at B this time around toward a force shot to find easy. That secures the null command now for Mike, and this now secures the round potentially for the hold for Bonkers. Fun Crew 2 left to retake it. Can they do it, Matt?
Can they do it is going to be the ultimate question here, Tony. It's certainly going to be tested going forward. Mike pushing around the corner. Here's the satchel. Goes for the shots, but Andy's too quick on it. It's all down to Calth now. Does pop 1 kill. Andy still sticking the defusal. Does have the showstopper, though. Oh, the shot. Andy's done it. They will be taking away the round there for Fun Crew.
I salute that. Andy, such discipline there at the end. You saw panicked Calth running to the site to stop the full stick from Andy. Getting halfway was more than enough. Great bait from Fresh just to peek to stall the timing there, and that slow orb, Calth forced to try and walk through it to take the fight to Andy, and showstopper at the very last margin hit its mark. Andy secures the defuse. Fun Crew able to find themselves at 7 now. Matt, we go to the side swap. Fun Crew to the attack and Bonkers now to the defense. And the way that Fun Crew have been playing their defense, arguably it's just going to get heated now going into their attack. They're looking to go all out in this next half.
All out is definitely the way they're going to be playing here, Tony. And I'm eager to see exactly what they're going to be able to push through now that they've switched sides here. So we will be able to see an offensive Fun Crew and a defensive Bonkers here. Looks like Mike does take out the boom bot there, so giving away their position a little bit, but also taking a little bit damage in the meantime. Fun Crew looking to take that vent room control now, though. Could be pushing down ropes here. Looks like Nice Axe does catch a dink onto them in the interim, though. Good positioning through mailroom there. Still just trying to deter them from getting closer to the sites here, whilst damaging them up slightly. But they've got those healing characters, so even if they take damage, they can easily just restore themselves.
Yeah, this is kind of the bonus of playing the Sky Sage. Of course, normally we see teams opt for the Sage, not the Sky on this map, so Easy bringing an interesting pick to the table. Of course, Easy as well, a pretty flexible player, as are, you know, most of the members of Fun Crew. As we said, we, of course, highlighted our player to watch for Yakuza. Of course, on the Sage, he's been playing a lot of KO. He's playing a lot of things recently, even the Duelist sometimes. Fun Crew looking to B split. Great shot. Mercer wasn't ready for that one. Slow reaction time. Easy gets the better of it. Guiding Light out to get the side of Fun Crew up through Headband, and another drop-in shot. Frenzy out for Jesse. Pays dividend once again. Headhunter from Calth, not hitting the head. It's a body shot this time. Andy just foot on the gas, it would seem, to this B site. Mike now looking to attempt the retake. Yakuza in air with the classic. Trying to go for the disrespectful play maybe on a Mike. will be able to pick it up. You might not expecting that close angle, and well, Yakuza flying from that box. 8 rounds to Fun Crew. Bonkers, unfortunately, not able to hold it down at B.
See if they can manage to bring themselves back up here after taking away that first round. Definitely going to put a lot more confidence into the Fun Crew side. Looks like Bonkers aren't opting to pick up all that much here either. Just going for the full eco this time, looking to send it through towards round 3 of the second half here. We'll see how Fun Crew fare though, heading straight towards the A site this time, clearing the path with the boom bot there will at least give them a bit of traction. But being slowed down by utility does allow Bonkers a bit of rotation time themselves. Maybe they might be able to find a kill or two here, but it looks like Easy is going to be the opener there. He's forced to back out though, but Norson looks to take it head on, taking away a couple of kills. Still a couple more players to remain ever so yet.
That's how you want to play the eco. No regrets and no fear. Norson sending it out. The headhunter from Cal. Good for one on a Yakuza. Great shot, but in the end, it's Fun Crew steamrolling ahead. And you can see that just the way that Fun Crew were able to take that ramp control, just nothing Bonkers could do. The satchel, paranoia, paint shells. It was perfect from the side of Fun Crew. And well, now, of course, we go into this bonus for Fun Crew, and the Bonkers are now over by Matt Vandal's Phantoms across the line. Because Fun Crew just still with the Spectres. Yakuza, I expect. Maybe a pistol. Yep, Ghost, Light Shields. Wants to keep the money as high as possible. Fun Crew, I have to say, playing split very well right now.
Definitely really looking to be on top of their game for the moment, but there's still plenty more room for them to push ahead here. We'll see if they can manage to do it. Heading into the round now. Wall goes up. Boombot almost manages to pop off there. Will be a Fun Crew at least getting themselves solidified on the site though. Going straight for the plant here with Easy. Does get forced back though. Great utility being pushed before them. Bonkers really taking it to them, stopping them from doing anything here. They've found 3 kills. They're looking for the last 2 as well. Yakuza and Easy at least find them back, but Night Axe from the back there doesn't manage to find it in the end alongside Mike. And it will be Bonkers coming back strong, taking away the 6th.
Yeah, you could see that Fun Crew just starved out of that plant. Bonkers just, they toss the paint shells, they toss the fragment, they toss everything at it. Default, not a safe position to plant, especially with util flying at you from left, right. And you can see that that's really what stopped Fun Crew in that bonus from getting that spike down, securing themselves in the post play. You saw some great picks come through, but in the end, it was just too many players of Bonkers to deal with. Fun Crew now to a bye. Phantom Light Shield here for Norson. I have to say, he's been very much respected and low-key on this Omen so far. Just playing the duelist role in the Omen. Nice hacks. Duelist of his own through and through. Finding Andy Yakuza early on. That's, of course, not the spike. That's in the hands of Easy. But so much mid control. 4 players stacked it from Bonkers.
They can definitely use this to their advantage here. Looks like a guiding light is going to be on its way as well. See if they actually put it to use though, as they tiptoe their way through middle. Do have a player around the corner, however, to worry about. Nice axe. Doesn't actually catch one. Mike going to be the catcher this time, finding Freshest on the other side of things. See who will be the next one though. Norson, good trade back as well. Does find Cal 2-on-3 situation now. Easy with the Tasmanian Tiger, gets the spot as well. They can play off that intel. See if they can venture through towards the B site. No, they can't. Mercer around the corner. Gonna be able to shut down Norson, leaving it all on Easy's shoulders. They find 1 kill back. Guiding light, but the timing is too good for Jesse. And they will find the kill and the round for Bonkers.
Yeah, that's unfortunate timing there. Flash, guiding light from Easy. Just trying to get out to the site, but great play there for Bonkers. Sitting on that rope and waiting. Now you can see Fun Crew, that's shambled the economy, Matt. You can see the Bonkers just starving them out in that round, starving them out in the last one. No bonus. So 2nd round in a row for Bonkers now, and could look to amp up their defense. Great reads, and especially setting 4 mid. Very great play from Bonkers overall in that round.
We'll see if greater players become even greater here. Jesse waiting around the corner right now. does have Sky Smokes available and will be able to push it down, at least cutting off the Fun Crew players from the site temporarily there. Fun Crew obviously only having the pistols could prove to be detrimental, but it seems to be successful so far, as Fleshist does catch one with the Headhunter early on there. We'll see exactly what is going to be coming from it though. Looks like they are waiting for their moment here. Another Sky Smoke to come through. Bonkers ready to swing, and they find some benefit out of it. 2 kills already going their way.
Yeah, you can see now forcing it down mid and straight on to the players of Fun Crew and put under the pressure. Another flash comes out and also forced to turn away from it easy. No guiding lights in hand, and Mike sends it on the eco. Great play once again. Bonkers just forcing it down mid, even on the eco Fun Crew. It was an attempt and a valiant one at that, but once again, Bonkers, they find 8. They even up this scoreline, Matt. Of course, we had our doubts after the first half. It was a 7-5 Fun Crew, and they took the first 2, but Bonkers, they're able to find 3 back, and now we go to an even standing, Matt. But of course, Bonkers, they've got a ton of ultimates aligned. Calf one off the Tour de Force. We've got the Showstopper, the Null Command, and as well the Rolling Thunder here from Mercer. This is going to be hard for Fun Crew to hold, especially with Bonkers getting so aggressive.
Let's see what they can manage out of it here. Easy does at least get the opener there. Looks like the Rolling Thunder will come through though. Mercer trying to hold them back a little bit longer. Looks like there is going to be a lot gained out of it though. Interesting approach coming through there, right, Tony? Cutting them off before they can really start.
Yeah, I was expecting that fragment to land, especially as well. I believe Crash thought that was a good lineup, but unfortunately, hits the roof there. Mike, maybe next time needs to throw it a little bit further. Needs to use that game to sleeve. Of course, you can see though Fun Crew losing him. Bonkers losing a member early, but still great A ramp control being taken. Has forced Fun Crew over towards his B site, and well, they've actually secured themselves some great positioning over here. Jesse, of course, to the back of site here could be very pivotal. Just tosses a stem and holds mouse 1. I've seen Jesse win these rounds, Matt, especially with a molly. Guiding light, unfortunately not able to toss down the stem. And Yakuza's just going to go for the plant. Jesse's going to let it happen for the moment. Fun Crew need to be investing a lot more members for this peak. Jesse able to hold down for the moment, but Mercer trades it back to Freshest, and even standings almost here. Fun Crew still need to get this spike down in 20 seconds.
Ooh, they're trying for it. They do manage it. Looks like Mercer's pushed straight through, though. Traded straight back. Mike able to counterattack, taking away every other player, and it will be a bonkers round coming to you live right here, right now. They have found the equalizer.
Yeah, look at that flash on the replay. Mike just arcing that one for Mercer to full-on swing through. Of course, Mercer, you know, he would have liked another, but, you know, what can he do? There's 3 players there for Fun Crew staring him down. 1 is more than enough for Mike to pick it up. And I have to say, once again, Mike has been playing so great on this split to even it now to 9-9. 20 and 11 for Mike. And the Null Command, once again, online. And you can see, looking at our lovely little vetoes here, that this is Bonkers' pick. Props to Fun Crew for playing it so evenly, but Bonkers, they're really starting to even it out here and maybe go absolutely deep in demon mode for the second half.
We'll see if the demons will be unleashed from hell there, as it seems the Tour de Force is going to be activated for Fun Crew this time. Norson trying to venture through middle, does get a whiff of where Nice Axe will be placed. Looks like Nice Axe puts the Boombot out. Mike does catch the kill though on to Norson. Andy able to trade it straight back, however. Good little start there, but it seems Norson is going to be back to life.
Yeah, you can see Fun Crew, comfortable position. Now with that res from Yakuza, it's always the boon of having the Sage on your lineup, especially on a map like Split, where it's, you know, prone to some early engagements, some unfavorable ones, maybe having to be forced out by Fun Crew, and able to get that player back online, keep the full 5 in it. Fun Crew, this is just an eco for them, so already great showings right now. Of course, Andy does have that Showstopper, and Freshest does have the Tour de Force invested, so arguably, Fun Crew, not too bad a state going into the later stage of this round. You can see that Cal is forced off the angle. A few players might be coming through vet in just a second. They're going so silently. The trademark is set up, but Freshest, Cal, both scoped in, ready to take the shot. The guiding light is sent. Cal doesn't need a bunch of muscle, knows that he can sit for as long as possible, forced to take it with the guiding light. Mike now backside. The Fun Crew need to check for it. Easy's not, fragment out. Spike's down at A, but Fun Crew are letting this happen in the most chaotic scenario. The spray comes through, but the spike's secured. The plant goes down, and Andy's in spawn to take out Mirza. It's 9 to Fun Crew, but bonkers. That could have been theirs, just a split-second difference made that round for Fun Crew.
Yeah, great 10th round taken by Fun Crew there. Definitely going to be happy with the result of that one, but obviously it still is proving to be a rather perilous journey for both of these rosters here. No one is being a clear victor heading towards the later stages here. It is going to be imperative for both teams to really step up to the plate, do everything that they can heading forward. And we'll see who will be able to come away with it. Looks like they are going to be just waiting things out temporarily. Tasmanian Tiger comes through towards the vent room there. Mike at least does try and flash things out. We'll be cutting off the side of Fun Crew temporarily. They're just going to be at a standstill for the moment. Not going to be able to play any further forward, but at least they've given away a little bit of intel there. Now they just wait out the utility before making a further attempt at things. However, it looks like Fun Crew mostly are restructuring through towards the garage position there, where they have a little bit of a surprise lying in wait from Kalth.
Yeah, Kalth tucked in this corner because Fun Crew are willing to take that scrimmage mid-map because, as you said, we've got the Sky and the Sage, both healers online. Fun Crew happy to lose a bit of life if it means the potential positioning being taken. 50 seconds, Fun Crew very much slowing down the later stage of this attacking half and really playing with the rotates here from Bonk. As you can see, of course, Mirza tucked back ahead and Kalth with the sort of force able to find Andy. The slow field now down at the B site here. Spike down in heaven, nice hacks. Mirza and Kalth all to lock it down. Spike has been picked up. Fun Crew, where do they go though with 20 seconds left? They don't have an opening. They are going to toss the Spectre, potentially faking for a flash. Bonkers just hold it on lock though. The smoke walked through by Yakuza, down to 2 points of HP, but Freshest able to find the shot. Nice hacks now on the rafter. Freshest goes for the peak, and now it's Kalth able to hold it down with the right click. Classic from Nice Hacks. 6 HP, Matt, and he was able to live for so long to stop Fun Crew from taking B.
Definitely going to be happy with that one there, even as Stevens once again, Tony, 10 for 10 now. This game is really getting tied in to split here. I'm so excited to see who's going to be able to come away with it in the end there, because it all comes down to these last few rounds as to who will be able to turn the lock over with the key there and take away a map 1 victory in the lead. Looks like we are going to see Fun Crew now, though, stacked up mostly towards the A site. One of them already gets taken out just as they try and creep past. Kalth is ready around the corner with the operator there, and will be shutting the door straight on them. Fun Crew now reevaluating their options, though, heading through towards middle, reuniting with the Easy. Might be looking to make an attempt at the vent again, or could easily try and maneuver their way through towards a B take. If they try it, though, they may have a player or two to think about.
Yeah, you can see that Mirza holding B Heaven. Fun Crew, arguably, I feel like B Heaven would be the best bet for them right now, especially with Nice Hacks so deep of B main garage there. Bonkers Jesse going to be taken out easy, and well, Fun Crew lose a member early, and it's over towards the vent side of things. Yakuza looking to get something done in that position. Has a Vandal. Bonkers, you can see they're not scared of anything that Fun Crew opted to go for, letting them have B Heaven for free, so they've got all the answers to hold for this play coming through. Freshest Headhunter in. Mirza. Phantom out, looking to hold the rafter here. Great crossfire with Nice Hacks, is just able to pinpoint the shots. Beautiful, flawless for Bonkers, not losing a single member. And now they have a round lead at this.
Definitely going to be happy with that one there, Tony, but there's still ample work that needs to be done going forward here. And I am eager to see exactly what is going to be pushed out of this one, whether they can secure map point here by taking away the 12th, or whether it will be the resurgence from Fun Crew here. It is a lot on the line for them at this stage, considering Fun Crew's economy is in tatters. They need to win every which round they can going forward, otherwise it could be game, set, and match here. Looks like Bonkers definitely have a handle on it so far, but still need to put the work in to try and secure it. Fun Crew now venturing through towards an A take again, using the boom bot as well as the Tasmanian Tiger to at least clear some angles. Once they press in though, Jesse's ready, does at least spot one crossing, can relay that to their teammates, pushing through ropes now. We'll see if they are going to be ready for it though, and he's prepared to go for the shots here.
Yeah, this is a great angle being held by Andy, especially expecting a flash and a peek from Nice. Hacks Andy. He's going to be blinded up. The showstopper popped close, but Yakuza able to find that shot into Jesse's screens. You see that Bonkers are now scattered. Nice Hacks, you don't be needing to be flying out heaven like that. Gives up another peek to Yakuza, closer to the resurrection, now 2 away, and Yakuza's just the lone player here with Andy. The rest of them are going to be Fun Crew. Have a free site to take, plant out in the open, and post-man positioning is going to be great here. Bonkers, that's not the way you want to be taking this late stage of the half, especially against a team like Fun Crew, who, given space, will take all of the measures. Trademark out there towards Garden. Bonkers 3 to retake.
Let's see if they can manage it here. They are looking to push it through the dirt position now. Looks like Fun Crew have at least put a wall between them though. Mike and co trying to push through the dirt position as well as Heaven now. Mike goes for the spray. Norson is able to react around it, pushing through. Mercer's gone down as well. Calf now last man standing with the operator, just opting to save it out here. Live to fight another day. Great time to latibulate, to say the least there. We'll see what might come through in the future as Fun Crew take away another round and even it up again. 11-11 now. Tony, it's time to make a wish.
Yeah, and you can see, I don't know what's happened, but we've lost Easy's name. He's still here. He's still, ready to play. He's moving around. I thought we were going to get a technical one coming through for there, but if Easy's still here, we're still playing it out. We're fine. Fun Crew now 11 to Bonkers 11, and you can see, look at the scoreboard here. 22 for Norson to 22 for Mike. Both of these controller players playing so sensationally here on this first map. And Fun Crew, great read in that last one, just playing it so slow, and great bait here from, of course, it was Andy and Yakuza, just tempting Bonkers to rotate early and just not really falling for it. Stack to B this time. As Fun Crew is still playing for picks, they're playing default. They're slowing down this game as much as possible, forcing Bonkers to get maybe in their own hands. Andy already taken out by Mike.
See what they can find heading forward, though, as Mike takes away 2 kills there. Great opening for the Bonkers side. Looks like Fun Crew are now trying to venture through middle, though. Take some control on B instead, but considering Bonkers are all stacked up to meet them face-to-face through towards their spawn, it could be quite a difficult journey ahead of them. Good guiding light does at least get the blind on Nice Hacks there. Fun Crew still not opting for the plant just yet, but pressing towards it. Mercer does get the spot on Norson, but Norson's good to find the opener there. Flesh just to follow. 3 versus 3 situation. The healing also coming through there from Easy. Jesse, though, does find the kill. Looks like it's traded immediately, though. This one is really getting dangerous here. Jesse's traded out. Flesh just 2 bullets and a dream here. Spike goes down. They've traded for another weapon. Who will be able to come out on top here? Both players tag so low. Mike looking around the corner, not looking for Flesh's here. Flesh's could be caught off guard by this one. Mike's thinking about it. Mike's turning. Mike gets it. And that is going to be a Bonkers round. Map point going their way.
And that could have been either player there. You saw Mike flicked off that angle for just a flick back at the key timing. Mike, 25 kills, Matt. He is going absolutely bonkers in this first map for Bonkers. 12, as you said, map point here on Bonkers pick a split, but Fun Crew definitely not out of this one yet. They still have a buy. Tour de Force expected to be purchased here by Freshest. Norson does have the from the shadows, and this could be anybody's round still. You can see that Bonkers opting for this heavy mid stack this time around. Will be a flash. Norson, the Rolling Thunder, the Orbital Strike. So many ultimates burn for free. Fun Crew aren't scared, but Bonkers, they've taken positional advantage now with those ultimates expended, but Fun Crew more than happy to let them have it.
Looks like they are at least giving them a little bit out of it, but no one going down quite yet. Looks like Fun Crew were thinking about the B side, still going to be stacked up outside of it. Might be looking to go for something here. Good little trade-off does come through in the end there, though. Bonkers taking point here, trying to get something out of it. Mike, in fact, does. Good a little use of the utility there to at least evenly trade things out, but it's not so even anymore because Nawson's back from the dead. A great resurrection. Let's see how they do play the rest of this one, though, because Niceax is getting closer. Does get the sport, but Flash just takes them down there. Great use of the tour de force. Jesse now forced to hold this B-side on their lonesome. Their teammate is looking to swing around the back, but Jesse's gone. Calf, last man standing with the operator here. 1-on-4 situation. This one is looking dire for them. I am seeing a potential OT in our futures, Tony, and it's all going to come down to this. There it is. We are going to overtime.
There's one thing certain, Matt. It's, of course, death, taxes, and Freshest clutching up when Fun Crew need it most. Perfect shots on the tour de force. 3 in the round overall. Yakuza, such a valiant res there. Norson able to be back alive. Forces Bonkers to play a little bit more scattered, and Freshest and the rest of Fun Crew able to take us to overtime. 12 apiece, half-charged ultimates, 5k credits per player. And Fun Crew get to start the defense side where they had arguably such a great half. It was 7-5 for them going into this one, and then they started to steamroll it through. Bonkers looked good on their attack, but their defense is where they will be tested. Of course, Fun Crew as well, their defense to be tested to start this one off. And interestingly enough, you see two sides of the coin here. Fun Crew more than happy to give up mid, whereas Bonkers, they love to take mid control.
See just how much control they are going to be able to take here now, though. Bonkers venturing closely. Do get met by a wall in their way. Seems they've broken it down, though. Paint shells to come through alongside 2 kills for Bonkers there. Andy trying to stop them, but won't be able to manage it. Niceax now looking for another kill. Flash just caught on the rotate. It's all going to be up to Easy now in a 1-on-5 situation. Bonkers, they've just got their number in this first round of overtime. They will be able to take us 12-13 now.
Switching sides.
I'm so lost. Niceax just going absolutely big here. Flawless for Bonkers from the attack now to their defense, and Fun Crew, it looked a little bit rough. They're only just able to clutch it up to go to overtime. Only 5 rounds on this attacking side, and well, it's going to have to be this one. It's match point once again here in this first map for Bonkers. And Matt, for Fun Crew, it's a valiant effort still to take us this distance, especially on Split, which they haven't played in so long.
Goes to show that practice makes perfect there, Tony. And we'll see exactly who's going to be able to come out on top in Split, as it is looking closely to Bonkers, but Fun Crew might be able to step it up here as well. Speaking of, though, Mirza is going to be able to find the opening there. Norson goes down. Bonkers looking good so far, but Fun Crew aren't out of it yet. They could find something out of it. Good use of utility. Does at least allow Cal to miss the shot, so Fun Crew can play off that, get a little bit closer up the ramp, maybe take some control through to heaven here. Looks like they're not going to actually gamble on that one quite yet, though. Still just waiting out their options, waiting for the utility to go down before they manage to commit to anything here. They've also got their teammate pushing up middle, so maybe they can play off easy here.
Yeah, maybe looking to play off easy. Guiding lights are going to have to be essential here. 2 available for Fun Crew to get out to this site. But you can see that Bonkers, such a great crossfire being held by Mike and Jesse. Calf on the operator. Will he hear the shot? Will it attempt to shoot one out? Jesse is still on the side. As I said, the crossfire is great here for Bonkers. Now it's Jesse. Now it's Mike to come alive. Mike able to find 2. Easy quickly to trade it back. The spike will be picked up. It will be Easy. A 1v2 against Mirza and Niceax. Of course, that spike will go down for the plant. But how does Easy fight his way out of this? Is a great flash to come out from swing, and Easy only good for 1 before falling. Bonkers, they think they're lucky stars that they had 2 alive in that last one. And they will be taking home, splitting a little bit out of BM in the end from Niceax. Bonkers take a quick, but not at all far from close there, Matt. Of course, it was extremely down to the wire. 14-12 Bonkers taking home split.
My gosh, you can tell that they worked hard for that one, Tony. It came so close in the end there, but at the end of the day, Bonkers managed to prevail, taking it away in overtime. Definitely going to be feeling confident heading into the rest of the maps.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, of course, going into Haven, our next one. But Matt, we've got to set up for, of course, a quick little break before we go to Haven. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that browser. More VOT action coming your way very soon.
Egal was so geschieht, schön, dass es dich gibt. Ja, du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Ja, das wär welches du
Had some trouble.
Denn alles ist smooth, slow, ist relaxed, perfekt, genau so.
Countdown initiated.
Cypher to all stations. I have a signal. Our blackmailer is headed east.
Aeon, this is Sova. Confirm you have target visual.
Yep, got him.
Ground team, collapse and converge on Sector 4.
I've seen your darkest fears. Mine would eat them alive.
can tell a person's character by their first action. Check me then, eh?
It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from. Cause I'm red and blue lights, I don't sing their song. I don't. Where you at, yeah, where you come
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valorant Oceania tour. Of course, we just saw, and we're deep into the heart of it, Bonkers versus Fun Crew for our first series of this evening, and of course, our only series this evening, Matt. And it was a crazy one to watch, of course. What were your thoughts going into Split?
Yeah, into Split, I thought that maybe, you know, we might see a bit more traction in terms of Fun Crew there, but obviously they haven't played that map in quite some time. So I was a bit, you know, on edge as to whose way it would go, but I was actually surprised to see it go as close as it did there. But obviously Bonkers ultimately were able to close it out in the end. Definitely feeling a lot of confidence there. I don't know if it's going to be the same heading into map number 2 on Haven, though. I feel like after the way that map 1 went down, we could have a bit of a revenge story coming through from the side of Fun Crew there. I feel like they're going to be quite disappointed in how map 1 did result there. And I think we're going to see a very switched on Fun Crew heading into map 2 on Haven.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be it's a very interesting map, Haven. Arguably, of course, you know, Bonkers aren't too bad on this one. So, you know, Fun Crew maybe getting the worst end of the vetoes coming out here, but of course we go now live into our picks here. Bonkers, that was an insta-lock from Calf. He's done playing the chamber, Matt. He's to the duelist now, and well, Nice Hacks, you know, they can look to run the double duelist. It will be Nice Hacks to the Rays, double duelist out for Bonkers, and well, we haven't even, you know, we've still got plenty of time for the picks and bans here, Matt. Fun Crew, what do they bring to the table?
That is going to be the question here. Looks like Chamber is going to be locked in there alongside the Sova and the Jet so far. Yakuza and Norson are yet to lock in, though. Looks like they are going to be locking in the Reyna on this one. Norson hovering over the Omen, though. Maybe looking to put that one into the barrel as well. Maybe just taking as much time as they can just to have some of that discussion before we do get into the thick of it in Haven here. I can definitely respect them, you know, managing to take that bit of extra time there just to get those last minute discussions in, just in case, you know, maybe they don't want the Omen, maybe they want something different here. But obviously it looks like we will be seeing the players just get ready and waiting to lock that one in. Only going to have a little bit more time available to think about it here. But I think this is going to be the locked-in roster at the end of the day. I'm eager to see the Battle of the Chambers again, though, because we've seen Chamber and Omen in pretty much every single matchup so far. So I'm eager to see how they shape it up in to Haven right here, right now, Tony.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested at this one. Of course, I want to allude to, again, our heads-to-head here. Yakuza and Mirza being as flexible as ever. It's going to be Mirza this time on the smokes for the side of Bonkers. And for the side of Fun Crew, it's Yakuza. Now it's the double duelist here with Andy, and this is going to be an interesting one, of course, as well. I pull away from the heads-to-head to look at Andy versus Calf, and this is going to be a key matchup to watch for, because we've seen Andy time and time again here in the VOT stage be an explosive duelist, but of course Calf, an explosive duelist, very much prowess in that role as well. Bonkers getting to start the defense side for Fun Crew to start the attack. This is still anybody's game, Matt. This is a hard one to tell.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge to tell exactly whose game it's going to be heading into this next one, though. Looks like we are going to be seeing the teams just getting prepped and ready for war right now, however. Both teams just preparing themselves so far. Flesh just on to the elevated angle. Looks like Bonkers, though, are looking to just take the fight straight to them. Yakuza and Co. do manage to get a few little shots through there. Easy, however, does manage to find it alongside him. So it's going to be a good start for them here. See what else will result, though, as Andy and Co. flow their way through towards the garage. And Orson does find one back. Only going to be 2 Bonkers players remaining here.
Yeah, this is quick from the side of Fun Crew. Now, how do Bonkers respond? That's a great response. Spike down. Denied the plant. Of course, both players low. But still, an attempt to retake. It's, of course, the new players, the new blood here for Bonkers. Jesse, the recon out to the back of sight. Norson gonna be popping that one before it even gets any info. Right, clicks out from Mercer. He's cautious of a close peek. And it's gonna be Norson to get the revenge on for the side of Fun Crew. Of course, Norson, former teammate of Mercer's, and fitting that he gets the killing blow to start the pistol off here for Fun Crew.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a fist bump there, isn't it, Tony? You know, just giving them that acknowledgement there, heading out of that first round. But alas, it is going to be Fun Crew taking away the first there, elevating their economy. It looks like Bonkers might actually be picking up the Marshall into this one. Cal's looking to don that one. Their teammates not going to be picking up anything, however, following suit there. So obviously the side of Bonkers going to have to play this one strategically. Speaking of, Cal does actually find the opening kill there, almost dashes straight into the enemy. Luckily, there was a box in front of them, so they can stop themselves from going into no man's land.
Yeah, and unfortunate losing Yakuza early. That's the way the Fun Crew want to be starting off the second round, especially with the fact that they're invested into this one, Matt. 2 Vandals and a few Spectres. Now looking to rotate over to C. And again, Fun Crew, I like this slow approach for them, really feeling out the map, forcing Bonkers to think very long and hard about what's in front of them and what's happening. Headhunter, 7 shots for Mike. Not the full 8. Of course, we'll look to find ahead nevertheless. The dart comes up to the back of sight, forces Mike to pop it. Paranoia to Mike. Force the rendezvous out. Give up the site to Fun Crew to go for the plant.
And it looks like it is going to go down right now. Calth and Co. at least just trying to come away with a few more kills into the round. Perhaps if they can find maybe at least one more, it could be the opening they need here. Desperately trying to search for it at the moment. Alas, it's nowhere to be found. It's going to be found by Easy, though, but Easy gets found by Mercer. Good trade-off there for the price of a lot, it would seem. And Calth is trying to at least find one more. Misses the shot, though. And it will be Norson to take it away in the end. So, taking out 2 players after only dedicating the Marshall. Not too shabby for Bonkers there, but they're obviously going to be hoping for more heading forward. Looks like they are going to be getting the full buy up onto their shoulders right now. And Fun Crew still going to be in a similar position, not dedicating too much, but at least do have a couple of Vandals into the mix there, as well as a couple of Pistols and the Spectre. So even if Fun Crew go down here, they should be able to fully buy in to round number 4 if Bonkers do prevail.
Yeah, Fun Crew just playing with the economy game more than the rounds right now. Of course, they do have the first 2. But you expect Bonkers on a buy not wanting to give it up all too much. We saw a great shot attempted there by Kath. Of course, you saw an attempt retake there in that last round from Bonkers. Unfortunately, getting peeked out and forced to really not use that paranoia to any much success. Bonkers, 2 players, it's Mirza and Jesse, speaking of the paranoia, available to stop Fun Crew from hitting the site, but unfortunately it is a quick shot in from Yakuza and a double up from Anzi. The duelists raining through here for Fun Crew to take the ace side, and Bonkers forced to already play for this retake. Of course, one satchel, Niceax could look to fly out into the site, attempt to hit a shot. Calf, the dash on old Jet, so he doesn't have to charge it up, can use it instantly. Drone for the flank. Fun Crew have great position here for the post plan.
Let's see if they can manage it here, though. Good kill from Flashes, traded back by Calf and Mike there. Bonkers are looking to come out on top in this 2-on-2 situation here. Both the Fun Crew players stacked up towards tower and short, though. See if they can manage anything here. Baiting out the defusal. Good swing from Easy. It's all going to be up to Calf now. Time's ran out, though. They're going to have to snap back to reality. Look to just back out. Live to fight another day here. And concede a round 3 towards Fun Crew. Definitely not going to be the best outcome for them heading forward. And Bonkers' economy really going to be suffering as a result of that one.
Yeah, you can see that it's only Sheriffs. Now, Vandal saved by Calf, but Fun Crew, a pivotal 3rd round to find, especially with Bonkers on that bye. Fun Crew, of course, it's Andy. Still Norson. I have to say Norson been playing admirably this entire series so far, and for Bonkers, definitely been a thorn in their side has been Norson. Fun Crew, their pick and starting off 3-0, maybe looking for a 4th, of course, because Bonkers not coming out to the party with all too much invested this time around. It is a hand Hunter. Great angle being taken by Freshers. High with the rendezvous. Finding nice hacks before it even gets started. Freshers also finding another shot to Mercer and Mike. His headhunter not able to find anything. Fun Crew, seaside plant, but they're not even going to get spiked down just yet. They're just going to play with the kills.
Playing for kills and looking to see if they can do a bit more with them. 2 Bonkers players remain at the moment. Fun Crew looking to at least get the spike planted straight down, though. Jesse holding around the corner, might be able to catch something out of it. It is going to be Calp actually being the catcher so far. Taking away Flashes there. Maybe could pick up a weapon for their teammate. It is going to be tested here, though. Jesse does get spotted as well as stuck there by the recon drone. So Fun Crew now trying to isolate and execute onto this player. They've already got the damage and will find the kill in the end. So good positioning from them. Great paranoia as well. Does allow them to easily breeze past Calf. And it will be 4 rounds to none in favor of a Fun Crew.
Yeah, this is the Fun Crew you expected to see come out on Haven, especially on their pick. You know, Icebox getting taken out of the pool, great read for Bonkers, but, you know, Haven's arguably as well one of Fun Crew's better maps, Ascent 2, so reverse sweep on the table, but we're getting a little bit out of hand. Of course, we want to focus on the now. It's 4-0 start for Fun Crew. Bonkers back to a bye, though. Bladestorm from the shadows available for Bonkers. It's about how they use these ultimates. Of course, Fun Crew have a few of their own.
Ooh, see if they can find a little more out of it, though, as Bonkers does get the opener there. Good trade back with the paranoia from Norson, though. Might be able to find a little bit more out of it. We'll see exactly what is going to be before them as Mike comes away with another headshot there. Already starting off strong with the 4 versus 3 situation here. Yakuza looking to change it, though. Peeking around the corner, does get shut down by Mirza. Paranoia lined up, ready to go down. Easy looking to pick it up with their teammate Bell, though, finding 2 kills back. It does set us up for a 2-on-1 situation now to 1. Nice hacks, forced to try and take on the last man standing in Easy here. Boombot does go out. They can at least clear some space. Oh, the timing! But Nice Axe gets it done. We'll be able to take away Bonkers' first round.
There is no way. Easy had the freest swing of his life. Nice Axe. Tap, bait, perfect shot, pinpoint. Nice Axe to find the first for Bonkers. And hearts out in chat. Nice Axe clutching up big. Finding Bonkers their second rifle round, and now, of course, Fun Crew not too worried about that one. They give it even Stevens in terms of the buy now here, but Fun Crew, as we see, the economy is great for them. Bonkers, they're going to have to continue this streak going into these next few rounds if they're looking to break the economy of Fun Crew, because so many early rounds for Fun Crew means that they've got so many guns to purchase in the next.
Let's see if they can find one here now, though. Cal goes for the peek there, dashes forward. Does fall straight back there. Flesh just going down. They might find another. No! Andy going to be able to triumph over them, picking up the operator for themselves here. A great outcome, to say the least, for the side of a Fun Crew. See what they might be able to achieve now. Heading forward, though, they are at least clearing out the corners. Not being too careful here. Who knows where Bonkers could be hiding. Looks like they're still pretty spread about the map, though, but if the side of Fun Crew capitalize here, they might just find us opening towards one side or the other.
Yeah, definitely looking to isolate these fights. Of course, Bonkers, see Mike so far pushed up just outside of the trademark. Easy jump peak, but Mike, easy shot to land there. That's unfortunately the boon of the debuff of the jump peak. You're forced vulnerable in air, and a free target for Mike now. 30 seconds left, and Fun Crew not sure where to go because Bonkers currently have every side on lock. Jesse tucked in the corner. Niceax looking to rotate over towards B-Link in 15 seconds. Leers are out, shots are in. It's Yakuza with the Empress to start it off. Yakuza's taking out Jesse. Spike will go down, but the swings from Niceax. Andy able to take two back in return, and now it's Andy v Mirza, and it's Mirza to come out on top this time around. Mirza getting the better of his former comrades, and Bonkers coming out on top with the second round. Another clutch up to find him. You can see Operator being picked up as well by Mirza. Keep this streak going for the side of Bonkers, because that's what they need. Heroics from Niceax and Mirza. 2 rounds on the board for Bonk.
Definitely going to be happier with that one there, getting 2 rounds consecutively, starting to pave their way forward towards more triumphant times ahead of them. But we'll see exactly what will be before them now as Fun Crew still got a bit of gas in the tank here. They got money in order to buy out for most, if not all, players heading forward. I think Flash is just going to be ecoing it out, though. Bring out the Tour de Force to do some damage. Yep, exactly what's going to happen there. Looks like they are going to be pushing straight up towards the A site, and now do have the Hunter's Fury also being activated there. Does catch Kelth, a great starter for Fun Crew there. They can easily try and breeze their way onto a side here. Almost getting the shot as well, but alas, Niceax rather lives to fight another day.
Ooh, another shot from Fresh, just warning ones, it would seem, only for Fun Crew. Fortunately, losing Kauth early, not in the healthiest of states to hold down any of these sites. You see, looking to play for the retake, willing to give it up to Fun Crew, because that's where they're positioning right now. Shock Recon for easy. Looking to land and fire off the Recon. But Jesse, this is a great time to peek if he's able to find the shot. Not so. Recon out from him, but is destroyed immediately. Pinged off for Shock Dart, and Fun Crew, they have the site. But it's up to how they can play it now, because the Showstopper is available for Niceax, and Bonkers are waiting for this retake.
Let's see if they can manage it here. Norson and co going to be prepared to go for it. Looks like the Showstopper's out. Oh, they don't catch anything. They do at least catch a kill. Somehow Niceax stays alive a little bit longer, leaving it all down to Mirza, but they go down in the end. And it will be Fun Crew coming out on top there, only losing 1 member out of that engagement. And will send us to a 2-5 scoreline.
You can see Fun Crew pulling off all the stops here. Valiant attempt. Niceax, fortunately not hitting that Showstopper, but a follow-up shot was great. Almost hitting the conversion over to Long. Transfer not quite there. Bonkers dropping yet again another round to Fun Crew. The Heroic's not there this time and forced to save once again. This is where Fun Crew could really start to come away with a strong lead going into the second half.
Let's see if they will be able to secure just that. as it looks like they've already started off with an opening kill there, looking to find a second as well. Yakuza could be doing it, do manage it. Jesse, as well as their teammate, going to be around the corner. Mirza at least does find one back with a right click there. He's able to cover themselves with a dark cover, but they're not going to anticipate Andy pushing straight through it. And it will be one player remaining here in Nice Axe, already taking a few shots through the wall there and will fall eventually. So Fun Crew take away their 6th round of the half now and look to do a lot more damage.
Yeah, Fun Crew. Valiant attempt. You saw great positioning from Mirza. Unfortunately, just trying to get the gun, and great read from Fun Crew. Look at that scoreline. 11-3 for Andy. Didn't see the crazy of duelists show up from him on split, but of course Norson 10-2. Very much putting up some respectable numbers here for Fun Crew, especially in the second map where, you know, they kind of need it. They're down a map to Bonkers. Such a close split. Really at home here on Haven though, Mike. Able to find the first of fresh as they wallbang out Yakuza, and this time Fun Crew, they don't get the better of the duels. Bonkers able to read the push. Norson has snuck out towards C with the teleport. Has front sight control, but Mike's expecting a player lower. Great reads for Bonkers right now. It's only 2 left for Fun Crew. Make it 1 as Calth hits a bang-on shot to Norson.
Great stuff so far from Bonkers. You can see that they're hungry to take a few rounds of their own here onto the defensive side. See if they can manage to take a few more heading forward though. Last man standing will be caught in the back lines by a Nice Axe, and will result in a flawless victory for the side of Bonkers to take away their 3rd round there. Heading in to the next one though, the Fun Crew economy still going to be ever present and ever lively here. Lots of vitality certainly being displayed by Fun Crew here, but 3 rounds remain in the half, and it is going to be Bonkers to try their very best to even it up to a 6-6 scoreline, heading towards that margin. If they do go down by anything less than that, it could be a proving difficult situation heading into it. But alas, the Bladestorm is activated by Andy, and they try and take A.
Yeah, the double up draft. Oh no, easy. He's caught in the outro and he's able to ping up Calth, but he's showing a little too much skin. Shot out from Calth, not gonna quite land. Forced to dash away. Fun Crew now have control of the site if they wanted. Andy able to take out Calth. Now you see Fun Crew, they need to get the spike though. Freshers will be able to pick that one up. It was in the Easy's dead hands. Sitting outside lobby. Bonkers sitting outside of this A site. You see 2 towards CT. Nice Axe holding on the paint shells. Bonkers ready and willing to go at a moment's notice. The paranoia comes through. Fresh is able to stick fully, but will be taken now. Now it's up to 2 players. The duelists here. Andy Yakuza. Swift knife there from Andy. Dashes out. Cloudburst knife in midair finds Nice Axe, and Andy, he's looking for his 4th. He's looking for an absolute show-stopping round. Rendezvous out. Mike picks up his teleports and now just has to take the fight. 2 bullets. The headhunter shot on the mic, but Andy's able to reposition into Graffiti Corner. Great stuff for Fun Crew. An explosive take to the A side after such an unfortunate start. Easy getting caught out in the open there.
Definitely eager to see exactly what they're going to be able to bring forward into this one. Caught out in the open does cost them, but alas, it will be a Fun Crew taking away round number 7 here. 3 ultimates available to Bonkers though. They may be looking to come back with a bit of power behind them here. Let's see if they can manage it though. 2 more chances to go for a 5-7 scoreline. Looks like Fun Crew is trying the old tried and tested approach though. Heading towards that A side at the moment. Do have a couple of players around the corner and a couple more looking to join them through towards that A side as well. Will be potentially 4-on-4 depending on where Fun Crew position themselves though. Looks like they are still just making a bit of noise and thinking about exactly where they want to approach from before committing towards any which thing as yet. Looks like even some of the Fun Crew players still just managing to gauge out the information before going for anything else here.
Yeah, you can see slow and steady wins the race, Fun Crew. Still thinking about A. They've got the spike in the hands of Yakuza just outside a lobby. The Bonkers on a buy this one and Definitely don't want to afford to lose it. Only 2 rounds left in this first half. Ideally, Bonkers want that 7-5. Again, get as close as possible. And then close the gap on the attack. Dart towards the back of the wall. Nobody's going to expect Mike in this corner. Actually, Yakuza will check it, but great trade back from Fresh. Just and now, Nice Hacks is able to find another on Andy. I thought he was going to fall. So did our observer. Nice Hacks able to defy the odds. Easy. So quickly trades it back to Merza, but has to deal with Nice Hacks. 5 HP tucked in this short corner. Calf is holding this lurk. Great read to call. Nice Hacks able to catch easy on the rotate out. That's spiked down and A, and not a chance Lawson could get to it. Bonkers defying the odds in this round. It's going to be a shoulder spotted and teleport up to the top. Box Calf. Paranoia will fly direction, but will not hit Calf. It's a little bit further to the left. Calf able to pick it up. Last round before the switch, and Bonkers, well, they found themselves a 4th.
Good stuff to come through from Bonkers there. They got one more opportunity to go here now, though. Let's see if they can manage a 5-7 or whether it will be 4-8 here. 4 ultimates at the disposal of Bonkers compared to the one on Easy on a Fun Crew there. I definitely feel like Bonkers have got a lot to bring into this round. If they want to use them, they're there for them. Looks like already Mike strikes with a fiery fist there, taking one down with the tour de force, looking for another through the gap in garage as well. This could be possible for them. It could be something, but Flesh just makes something out of it while they take down Calp.
And you see immediately as the trip's triggered, the showstopper is pulled. Nice Hacks. Gonna be, let that one burn a little bit longer. He's gonna really force that one on a Norson. Bonkers will be re-smoking C long. You can see that Fun Crew, not really a chance to get into it because the rotate's over. Nice Hacks is forced out of the corner. Great trade then. Andy able to find it. Hunter's Fury here for Jesse. Bonkers have lost both their C players. The C site's open for Fun Crew. And Fresh, he's getting so deep and aggressive here. No smoke off Garage. Straight peek from Merza. Met by Andy, and not a chance Jesse checks Fresh in that corner. We go 8-4 for the first half. Matt, Fun Crew coming out a little bit better than Split this time around.
Seems that they know what they're looking to do here, Tony. Will be able to take away an 8th round in their favor. And are certainly going to be looking for this pistol here as well. If Fun Crew manage to take the pistol, they could get to a bare minimum of 10 rounds, double digits, and may have a clear path ahead of them through towards a 1-1 scoreline in the series. We'll see if they are going to be able to manage it now, though. Both teams are really amping themselves up, getting ready for action here. You can see Bonkers just preparing outside of the A side so far. Do have a couple of stragglers there. Thinking about the mid-doors position, just waiting to see if anyone might venture through the garage perhaps. But now we're going to get right into it. It is going to be Fun Crew just holding with their util. Boombot does actually spot Andy there. They are able to successfully deal with it. Merza pushes around the corner, will be met by Andy, and Easy there. And it will be a trade-off, a 1-for-1 so far, but Calth could change that.
Cal's so deep to the side, he's able to find Yakuza. Paranoia comes through from the CT side. You see the Fun Crew able to hold it down. Another shot from the Sheriff. Andy able to reload and not quite able to hit the bullets to Jesse. Headhunter out from Mike, able to trade it back to Norson. Now it's the Battle of the Chambers, the Headhunters, the Duel of Wits, the Clash of Fates, and it's Precious to come out on top. Pinpoint precision to find Fun Crew the 9th. They're getting a little bit of tactical crouching in at the end of the day.
Unfortunate for the side of Bonkers there. It will be Fun Crew taking away round number 1 in this second half. And they will be able to feel a lot more confident heading into the rest of this one as well. We'll see what they might be able to muster heading into it now. It seems that on the Bonkers side, they're picking up, some pistols, thinking about their options heading forward. Not dedicating too much else though, but this might help them heading into it. Looks like Bonkers already got for a bit of intel, but it seems they have been quelled as Mike goes down. Everyone else are seemingly following suit. It is just a massacre through towards a C-Long and the garage there. A great use of force for the side of Fun Crew. But now it's going to be Bonkers heading towards their buy round here, Tony. And this is going to be a true test for them, because if they don't win it out here, well, I really do shudder at the thought of what could be ahead of them.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Of course, Fun Crew, if they can keep this ball rolling, we go to Ascent, a third map, and arguably, as you said, statistic-wise for Fun Crew, very good for them to be playing on that final map of Ascent for the Vetoes here. Bonkers, of course, leaving that one left in the pool. It was late. Breeze and Fracture bands, of course, coming out. Andy, Blade Storm, trademark, detected. But Andy takes out Mike. Great flank already in for Fun Crew, and well, the side of Bonk is now forced to take that A site more aggressively. Niceax caught out mid. Bonkers are just dropping like dominoes. Fun Crew, aggressive nature towards long and towards the middle side of the map. But Mercer's gotten out. Great teleport, not going to happen here. Bonkers, Calth and Mercer go big for 4 collectively. Freshest, now the only remaining member. Bonkers shut down the attempt. Fun Crew, great takes, but greater shots. Bonkers, Calth, 3 on the board, 5 on the trot here. Bonkers, you know, it looked a little bit rough going into the start of this half, but they're still here, able to stabilize there. No bonus for Fun Crew. It's going to be a bye here, and this is truly telling that. Fun Crew, they're going to be bringing out the op for Andy. 25 kills. This guy's an absolute demon right now.
And I think they need to perform an exorcism. Honestly, if you're on the side of Bonkers here, if Andy's going demonic, they really need to find a way to shut them down. A ritual, perhaps, who knows? It looks like for now, though, Bonkers are stacking up towards the C side of things. Do get the recon drone out. Great spot towards the back of the site there. They know where Precious is playing from as well. They try and deal with him, but he does manage to deal with them. Nice opening kill there for Fun Crew. Bonkers still just going to be held up, though, towards the middle of C long there. Looks like they are opting to back out, taking the ultimate orbital with them, just as a little bit of a prize for their troubles so far. They still have ample time available to them as well here, so they can either redirect through middle, perhaps go for the garage approach or the B site, maybe even try and go through A, but they do have the jet to deal with if they are thinking about that A long side of things. Looks like they're still just going to tiptoe their way through, though, but time is starting to slip away.
Yeah, time is really getting out of Bonkers' hands here. You can see 2 players stacked up over towards that C site for the side of Fun Crew, and Jesse looking to line up a dart. That will be the one that goes back site, of course. And trademark is triggered. Calth is through, though. Fresh is taking it out. Not a chance Fresh is able to rendezvous out of safety this time around. That dart pings up. Mer's a great trade to be swapping Calth out. Norsen's now taking Fun Crew. Still 3 players here to retake, but that spike will go down for Bonkers. An easy looking to swing on through. Is going to get the free to Mike, who's looking towards garage, expecting the swing, but Bonkers still able to come out, and it's the new blood. This time, Mercer, Jesse, able to hold it down, and Andy, he forced out that op to this round, will be probably forced to save it here, Matt.
Unfortunate outcome there. Will be forced to save it, perhaps, but it looks like they're going to go for it. Ooh, Andy almost lining up the shot, but will be shut right down by Bonkers. Jesse, great shot on that one. It does take the operator out of it, so definitely getting a bit of a net return on that one. Looks like it is going to send a Fun Crew into a bit of an eco at this stage. Hopefully they can break out of stasis here. Otherwise, we could see Bonkers stack up round after round here and potentially even things up at 10 for 10 in the long run here. Looks like at the moment, though, Fun Crew just going to be picking up multiple sheriffs, and they're looking to really have a show of force.
Yeah, Calth posted leg shot. Norsen almost wall-banged out by Mike, but Norsen's able to get away, and Easy's getting very much aggressive for this. They want to pick apart this operator. They want to steal it away from Calth, but Mike is holding it down. Checks the window too, because of course, Bonkers need to batten down the hatches. They have found Calth, but the shots from the Headhunter and Mike able to trade it back. Bonkers have the ace site, but at what cost? They've given guns away to Fun Crew. A nice Haxie knows that too. Could expect to see a few players come up through middle, over towards that A-Link side. Yakuza, Andy, Operator and a Vandal now in play, Easy only. The Sheriff will be sending out the Owl Drone for the swing. Niceax is just going to send it at him. Great read, great play from Niceax. Now the post plan's good here. Fun Crew you more than think they just saved these guns. They stole an op and a Vandal away going into the future round, keeping their economy high and keeping Bonkers. They're having to expend time and time again. Yakuza takes out Jesse, the paint shells. In 30 seconds, Yakuza's still walking. Nice axe. Able to find the shot. Nanny's called for the save. Yakuza, fortunately, will fall. Fun Crew 10 now to Bonkers 7.
Seems they are walking on sunshine at the moment, Tony. Getting round after round, are going to be building on the confidence there. But speaking of, we do have a Fun Crew feeling a lot more confident now that they've got their primary weapons back behind them. Operator onto them. They've also got the Vandals and the Phantom there. Speaking of good things, they've got an Empress available on Yakuza. Can definitely use that to abuse some damage, but obviously on the Bonkers side of things, they got 3 ultimates available as well. The Blade Storm, Tour de Force, as well as the Hunter's Fury there. See who will land the opening now, though. Ooh, Andy does get a spot through there. Great kill onto Mercer. Bonkers still trying to commit to it, but Andy's gone down. Showstopper comes through. They've got another kill. Nice Axe is going absolutely mental right now. Mike finds a kill onto Norton as well. That is the Seaside open for business.
Planted.
And we're front row center to the Nice Hacks Duelist special. That's what I wanted to see. Of course, we didn't get to see it on Split, but we get to see it on Haven. Now, Nice Hacks, beautiful read to that. Of course, the Showstopper delayed it just a little bit, so he's able to move a little bit more left, and unfortunately, Easy just not able to hit that shot. Fun Crew now forced to save once again. Bonkers. Again, Matt, you said it could look to be doable if they're just able to find these next few rounds. They're able to pick up their economy. They're able to get guns that they want. Fun Crew seem to be crumbling it right now. It was a great start for Andy, hitting that shot to Mercer, denying smokes. But it seems Nice Hacks doesn't need the cover of those smokes when he's just hitting bang-on shots like that. Bonkers find 8. Fun Crew still only 10.
Getting closer and closer now, Tony. We'll see just how close they can bring it here. As it seems that Bonkers have a new lease on a life at the moment. But Fun Crew are starting to have their fair share of struggles. Looking to buy up whatever they can at the moment, though. You do see a couple of Vandals, the Bulldog, the Spectre, as well as the Operator there. Definitely do have the right tools at their disposal, but they just need to use them effectively here. Try and knock something out of the way for themselves. Try and see if they can find some of that energy they had earlier in the game. Looks like Mike and Co, though, already trying to launch a bit of suppressive fire through towards Garage. Make sure that Fun Crew can't meet them face-to-face early on here. Andy, though, is holding towards the back of B. Might be able to catch Mercer. Ooh, the patience is working wonders for them at the moment. Maybe could be the same for Bonkers, but no one able to land a shot quite yet.
Yeah, Paranoia being held. Bonkers coming 4 stack to the C side of the map, but so a Fun Crew able to hold it down. Yakuza Norson finding Mike Mercer. You can see now it's just Jesse and Kauth here for Bonkers. Kauth able to hit a shot to the long peak from Easy. And 2 more players maybe looking to show face towards that direction. Jesse not going to check the corner. It's spiked down in mid. It's lower mid here. And Kauth expecting Andy to maybe peek. Doesn't quite have the lineup that he knows. The break, the jump, the shot comes through. The dash away because this is 4.07 jet. Andy's able to use it. Knives available for Kauth, but it's a 1v4. Spike hands of Fun Crew. It's very, very rough. Kauth takes the shot, dashes forward. Maybe needed that dash to safety. Fresh just takes out Kauth, and Fun Crew are finally able to find 11 Matt. Bonkers. Still though, they've got plenty of money and got ultimates online. This is still anybody's half to take. This is still Bonkers' game to claim back if they want to. Fun Crew, they want to close it out of here. They want to go to Ascent as soon as possible.
Let's see if they can manage to find it here, Tony. Ascent is going to be prime time if you are on the side of a Fun Crew. We've seen their results in the past, but we'll see if they can carry them through here to try and head towards it. Andy Doesn't hit the shot there, so Bonkers do get at least a little bit of leeway to push their way up A long at the moment. Looks like Nice Axe is just going to be getting straight onto the side at the moment. Mike opens it up there, and now Mirza follows. This is a great start for the side of Bonkers so far. Norson at least still in heaven, though. Just get caught by Cal saying, "Peekaboo, I see you." And we'll be leaving it down to Andy and Yakuza now. Yakuza holding around the corner with Andy, trying to spot anybody around. We get the spot on the Cal, but no, Yakuza is gone. It's all down to Andy now. One man left to do everything. Bonkers are getting closer and closer. It's like Jaws hunting down their prey. You can hear the music. Andy goes down. Oh, 2 kills taken away for Andy. Mirza, they're tiptoeing closer. Jaws is ready though. Oh, Andy takes away another. But alas, it will be Jesse to find it in the end there. Bonkers, 9-11.
Ooh. Yeah, it was a bit of a show on there from Andy at the end of it. 29-10, Matt. Andy's having a ripper of a game, but it doesn't matter. Bonkers, they've got economic advantage here. They were able to hunt that kill down, and it doesn't really matter. You can see Cal still has 7k in the tank, about 4 for Nice Hacks and Mike. Bonkers stealing away so many rounds in a row. Of course, Fun Crew able to take one back almost flawlessly, but it still doesn't matter. Bonkers have got themselves in a comfortable position to go deep for the rest of this half. The Hunter's Fury, the Bladestorm, fresh just with the Tour de Force. Cal's taken early, but they've taken Andy in return. Jesse has been spotted by Yakuza getting deep for this teleport. The Rendezvous is taken out. Nice Hacks needs to be cautious. There's 2 players here. Lower mid for Fun Crew, and well, they will be backing off for the moment. Everybody takes a moment of breath. Calf and Andy are dead. It's a moment of silence here. Fun Crew, they're thankful for that right now, I feel.
Definitely going to be thanking their lucky stars, and we'll be thanking them for a kill. Mirza is gone, leaving advantage for Fun Crew so far. But there's still a little bit of time left for Bonkers to really make their mark on this one. The B-side, it could be the opening they're searching for here. Satchel does go for Nice Axe though. Flow their way through, but Norson pulls through. Does take away another kill now. Norson looking for another around the corner. They are going to be spotted by Mike. Let's see if Mike and Jesse can manage to get it down to business here on C now. Leah dealt with immediately. Time is slipping away from them. Looks like the Rendezvous is going to be set up alongside a potential spike plant. Jesse now looking to commit towards it. Mike does get shut down. Yakuza coming in from garage, barges past them and takes us now to map point for Fun Crew.
Jesse, he was so hesitant to play it. It just forced Fun Crew's hand. Yakuza, great push to garage. Nobody from Bonkers expecting it. Well, Matt, they still have a buy, but Fun Crew, they've got match point in this second map here. They might be looking to take us to a third demon mode from Freshest again with the Tour de Force. You can never count him out. Fresh is so clutch under the pressure. Blast back in air. Nice Hacks. Maybe looking for the timing. Dart a lobby. Bonkers looking for a Fun Crew aggressive position, and it's Cal dashing forward and once again using this pre-patched jet to the advantage, taking an aggressive fight after aggressive fight. Andy able to trade it back. Yakuza called to mark and called to aim. 2 players still here. Bonkers though, they've teleported back site. Norse and Yakuza fall. It's now just Freshest as Bonkers explode to the A site.
Spike is going to go down, and now looking to see what they can do with it here. Freshest and co. Just waiting to try and do something else. Freshest, however, does find the opener, looking for more, but it will not be. Mirza, Bonkers, pull through for double digits there. They only need to take 2 more rounds in order to send us through to overtime again. It is going to be imperative that they find success here. Otherwise, we could be going all the way through to Ascent. And that could be Fun Crew's chance. Bonkers need to really dig deep in order to try and take it here and now through to OT. Try and get this one done. Let's see if they can manage it as Fun Crew string together what they can in their buy.
what do you call right now? If you're easy, it seems that Fun Crew want to get aggressive, and it's shut completely down by Bonkers. Perfect start to this round. And it's going to be another nice hacks reads the plate, and Austin Cal just takes Yakuza, and looking to go flawless. It would seem the rendezvous up top. It was just an eco for Fun Crew, but Bonkers, a statement round to make. 11-12 now, looking for that potential overtime. No ultimates online. It's guns out for Fun Crew. It's 30 kills on the board for Anzi. But he's only got light shields, but light shields, Vandal, and a dream. Fun Crew, one away from closing it out yet again. But Bonkers, they're hot on their tail. Might be looking to go to overtime in this second map.
We'll see if they can manage it. Bonkers now going to stack up through towards the A side at the moment. Nice hacks, unfortunately missing the blast back there. Luckily for them, their teammates are still there. Good trade to open it up. Bladestorm is activated. Calp looking to seek around the corner. Doesn't actually land it onto Easy. They at least have the Cloudburst available, but they need support. Norton goes down. This could be the moment. Here comes the showstopper as well. Fun Crew, they're being rocked apart here. Mike, the spot. He doesn't find Fleshist. Fleshist is still able to rotate through towards the link there and does catch Mike in the end. Easy around the corner, goes down. It's all going to be up to Fleshist here. 1-on-2 situation. The spike has not even gone down yet. Fleshist has no idea exactly where they're going to be. Has at least somewhat of an inkling it's going to be the A site considering the amount of action. But they're so hesitant here. If they keep standing still like this, Fleshist might be able to set up a flank here.
Yeah, you can see the cautious Nice Hacks aware of the flank possibility. And now, they slow it down. They take this A site potentially. Bonkers, Jesse, Bonkers, Nice Hacks versus Fun Crew Freshest. We've seen him go big in situations before. We've seen him come up clutch when necessary.
Spike planted.
But now, looking to peek the short side. Bonkers aren't expecting him to be in this position. They are going to be holding double up underneath Heaven. Freshest forced to check every single corner. Graffiti, long corner, even potentially will be looking to swing that one in just a second here. Will be spotted by nobody here. Nice hacks, looking to show out. Headshot, Jesse getting digged up. Freshest, he's able to get it done, Matt. He's done it. Freshest has taken us to a third map. Oh my god. Absolutely pinpoint precise. That dink on a Jesse was absolutely catastrophic, and Freshest takes 13 for Fun Crew. We go to a third map. 13-11. Fun Crew are able to count on their soccer player to land that hat trick to close it.
Absolutely loving the banger of a header coming in there, Tony. Going to be headbutting our way straight through to Ascent. 1-1 scoreline. This is going to be dicey.
It's going to be absolutely dicey, but before we go to Ascent, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Matt, we need to regather our thoughts because that was such a crazy close game, guys. We'll be back in just a moment with our final map of this series. It's Ascent coming your way very soon.
beginning and the continuation. Now, the end. We are above them.
Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. Tell me what I want, so I'll never leave it. Whole team
Better
with me,
luck
you can never
next
break
life.
that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat.
Relax, my friend. Time and space, they know what you think.
It's a bullseye.
É por isso que eu vou te botar no jeito hoje, viu, Binho? Ô, dó. Já passou da hora, né, pai? Vamos lá. Oxe. Bebe, hoje só amanhã. É hora do reggae.
Porque toco a fé. Eu vou andando a pé pela cidade bonita. O toque do axé e a força do divino. Ninguém explica. Ela é bonita. Porque toco a fé. Eu vou andando a pé pela cidade bonita. O toque do axé e a força do divino. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou, verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou. Não diga que não me quer, não diga que não quer mais. Eu sou o silêncio da noite, o sol da manhã. E o que o mundo tem, mas tem um ponto final. Eu sou o primeiro que canta, eu sou o carnaval. A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu.
Pega eles, Binho.
A cor dessa cidade sou eu. O canto dessa cidade é meu. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu vou. Verdadeiro amor, você vai onde eu
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the VOC, the Valorant Oceania Tour 2022, Day 2, Week 2, Matt, and what a banger of a Game 2 that was from the side of Fun Crew. Fresh is coming up clutch when Fun Crew always need it most, and, well, we now go to our third map. It's going to be Ascent, and it is going to be a crazy one. Matt, any future predictions here? How are we feeling after Fun Crew taking home Haven so closely there?
I feel like they're back, Tony. They're like
back.
the Looney Tunes. They're back in action. And I feel like they're going to be feeling ever confident heading into Ascent, considering, you know, on paper, they have a lot of great results on Ascent. I definitely feel like that's going to bring up their spirits heading into it as well. But, you know, already we've seen surprises from Bonkers. Maybe if they go a little bonkers, they might be able to find a little thing or two into this one as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, of course, going into the set, how the comps are going to look. Because, you know, as we said, our head-to-head was Yakuza versus Mercer, and they've been flexible as ever. Yakuza was duelist that time. Mercer, of course, on the smokes, and he played that Omen very, very well. Unfortunately, Bonkers just not quite able to get across the line there. I have to say also a shout out to Kalf, who looked very good on the duelist going into that second game, and definitely a revitalized passion, a revitalized roster here for the side of Bonkers. Now going into Ascent, you feel arguably in the mental boom for Fun Crew right now. After Fresh is coming up clutch, everybody's going to be rallied. We're getting into it. It's 1-1, of course, on our scoreline. Bonkers took split 14-12, and then, of course, Fun Crew took home Haven 13-11. Matt, do we see another close scoreline like these last two maps?
Short answer, Tony, is yes. I think we definitely will be seeing a pretty close scoreline again. We've already seen from both of these rosters that they're playing so competitively all throughout the evening, and I feel like that's going to carry through into our playoff stages as well, because both of these teams, you know, this is great a chance for them to really prove themselves against one another, but, you know, they're playing for their seeding at the moment. And then obviously heading into the future, it will be the playoff stage where they do have the chance to play for their prizing as well as for their pathway towards the APAC last chance qualifier there towards Masters. So definitely eager to see exactly what is going to come through from both of these rosters heading into this matchup here. And I'm eager to see more from them as a whole. What kind of agent compositions do you feel like we might be seeing from these players heading into the map of Ascent, more rather, Tony? Do you feel like it could be similar to what we've seen in the past couple of maps here? Or do you think they might spice it up a little bit?
I feel like it's going to be a little bit different, especially from our head-to-head key players to watch for, because Mirza and Yakuza. I expect to see the KO out of both of them. Of course, maybe one of the other players, of course, on this Bonkers side could be playing that KO, but you know, Mirza, he's been quite a capable KO. He's been quite a capable player in this flex role for the side of Bonkers. And it's interesting to look at. Of course, Fun Crew, you know, Yakuza just seems to be blending in well onto the KO himself. And it's hard to tell. I'm definitely expecting either, of course, Nice Hacks maybe on the Chamber. And, of course, Calf maybe back to the doors, because that's definitely when Fun Crew really hit their stride, was when Bonkers put Calf onto that duelist, I feel.
Yeah, I really feel the same, honestly. They had a lot more confidence when Kalth was playing into that duelist role there, so I'm eager to see if they are going to play into that narrative heading into this next one as well, as it looks like we are going to be going straight into the agent picks. And Tony, ask and you shall receive. Kalth's on the Jet.
Ooh, yeah, Kalth's on the Jet, but Nice Hacks on the Reyna. Definitely not what I was expecting. We saw him on the Raze. He had a few failed satchels, man. Unfortunately, we caught them all, so Nice Hacks. He definitely shook his head at that last one. Couldn't really pull out the crazy plays that you expect of a Raze. And, well, now going over to the Reyna. And, you know, hopefully he's got some tips from his former teammate Duddy, who we've seen quite capable on the Reyna on a map like Ascent. Of course, Nice Hacks now to that duelist. And showing that he's ever so flexible, of course, in his duelist pool. Unfortunately, no KO with, no KO for the side of Bonkers. And unfortunately, no Yoru either. I was, you know, maybe expecting Bonkers to play up a little bit, but of course, Calf, Nice Hacks gonna be rocking the doors. Mike to the KJ, Jesse saying on that pre-patch Sova, we've seen some great uses of the shock darts and the owl drones, the recon. Sova always a great pick in any team comp, I feel.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Sova can be imperative to the success of rosters. They're able to play for that information easily off the recon drone, as well as playing in to plenty more information with the recon dart there, as well as the owl drone, more rather. Looks like we are just waiting for these agent picks to be finalized. It will be Norson locking in the Omen there alongside KO, Jet, Chamber, and Sova. On the other side of things for Bonkers, it is Omen, Jet, Killjoy, Reyna, and Sova. So fairly similar compositions coming through with a few key little changes there. I'm eager to see how things do play out for both of these teams here, as I don't know if I can really pick a winner just off agents alone, Tony, because, you know, maybe I might think one set is a little bit better than the other, but in terms of the play style of these teams, maybe it actually favors them picking up these agents over the others.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to watch for, especially, of course, for the side of Fun Crew, bringing this chamber to this third map here, and as well bringing out the KO. We're expecting that for the side of Bonkers, but maybe not opting to rocket a little bit of a an older style of comp coming out from them, especially maybe having to adjust some of their picks coming from 4.08 now back to 4.07, and you know, Reyna in the pool here for Nice Hacks. I'm going to be interested to see how that fares, especially against what we saw out of Andy. 30 kills, Matt, in that last map. Andy definitely had a showing, but of course, Freshest was the one to close it out for Fun Crew in the end. So keep your eyes out on Andy and Freshest to go big this game.
See if they can go big here, Tony, as we do head into round number 1. Flesh just holding around the corner, making sure they can't push up short at the moment. Bonkers might be able to find a bit of traction out of it. It seems the spike will already go down on to the A side, though. Bonkers looking to go for a two-pronged approach here. Push up through heaven as well as through main here. Jesse at least does find one. There is going to be one in a winery, however. Looks like Mercer's able to find another. Good start there for Bonkers. Still a few more yet to be found, though. Looks like Andy does get a few shots through. Unfortunately, not able to line it up. Westchester and Norson do catch it. Andy joining in on the end of there. It will be Mercer to go down with the ship, and Fun Crew to bring things up a notch, taking away round number 1.
And that's the way you want to start it if you're the side of Fun Crew right now. You can see getting a quick 3 on the board for Norson, and well, Spike's been left in spawn, Matt. They're going to go back and get it. Norson going to ping that one, but he's the one, unfortunately, that probably will be carrying it. The rest of Fun Crew want to get into this B site as soon as possible, but this might be a great read for Bonkers. 4 stack this site with Jesse on the dart. This is going to be rough for Fun Crew to walk into.
See if they break through that roughness, though, as Fun Crew do manage to take down 2, now 3 players. Looking for Calth around the corner as well. Calth does actually get the better end of it, though, with their Marshall. Does eventually meet their own demise as well, however. And Mercer will be soon to follow as well. So, a swift round going the way of a Fun Crew there, pushing themselves up to the 0-2 scoreline. It is going to be Bonkers now into their bye round, though. Picking up the Vandals. They got the Phantoms as well. Things looking pretty clean from them. Let's see if they can have a clean round ahead of them, though, when they try and attempt to take a first.
Yeah, that's a strong start once again. Fun Crew coming out ahead in the early few rounds here. And you can see, dialed in, Bonkers now need to focus and lock themselves in. Well, these potential next few rounds, the trademark has been found. It was Mercer to take those ones out. Shot, no Calf. Getting aggressive, no cover needed. Just shot easy. Down range over at B. And Calf starts it off great for Bonkers.
Great start there, but they need to find a little more out of it. It will be a trade to come through now, favouring Bonkers even more. Mercer good for 2, looking for the 3rd, almost getting it. Norson does come away from it, though. 5 HP and a dream. Let's see what Norson might be able to achieve here, as they do heave their way now back towards the attacker spawn. Still thinking about their options. They've got just over 50 seconds to go here, and the spike on their back, so maybe they could look to play around this a little more. Going to be pushing closely up the catwalk, however. An enemy around the corner in Jesse, ready to swing at a moment's notice. They're not watching for it, though. So it is an opening now found by Norson. But Nice Axe still going to be on the side here. Does have their teammate ready to support them as well. Norson still looking to venture forward, though. Time is starting to slip away from them, however. They need to get this spike down now or never. If they try and go for it with no time, Nice Axe get them, just like they did then. And it will be Bonkers taking away their first round.
Yeah, Bonkers find their first, and great position, I have to say, for Nice Axe, holding under Hell, and Norson, a valiant attempt. Not going to be in vain. Did definitely get a few kills there. Definitely made it expensive for Bonkers, but of course, round in. Bonus not picked up by Fun Crew now to a buy themselves from the shadows available for both Omens. And interestingly enough as well, Matt, both Omens are top of the board. It seems we're in Omen season here on 4.07 and potentially going into 4.08 for our playoffs. Omen could be looked to be the prime controller that these host teams are looking to incorporate.
See if there is going to be more prime time for the Omens here. Looks like Fun Crew are going to be stacking up towards the B side this time. Andy does manage to get a little bit of traction early on. Nice Axe at least trading it out twofold, it would seem. Great opening there, played off by Bonkers. 4 versus 3 situation now, down to 3. It is going to be traded right back, though. Mike looking to hold it down from Boathouse there. Does catch another one. Easy, gone as well. Mike going absolutely huge from the Boathouse position there, taking us now to a 2-2 scoreline.
And that was a perfect play. Mike, you see, so pressed for time and so pressed for the position, but just pinpoint precision. Able to find Yakuza and his teammate Easy there. Freshest. And the rest of the Fun Crew now forced to save. Matt Bonkers have found themselves stable ground and a very good advantage going in to the later stages here. Of course, Andy does have that Bladestorm. Freshest one away from the tour de force. Might Jesse to hold down this B site. Early recon. Bonkers are in a safe spot. They do have to rotate a few players, but they do have all the info. Great recon there. Now it's Fun Crew pressed for time and pressed to push. Andy falls to Jesse. Jesse holding it down from laneway, but of course, Freshest with the headhunter. We always expect to see the pistol come in full force. Mike takes out Yakuza return, but Fun Crew, they have the sight for Bonkers now to attempt the retake. Up high, good cow for the nines, taking out Freshest in air. Easy able to trade it back, headhunter. And headshots not landed. It's Team Ace across the borders. Nice hacks, Mercer able to stop it from all going awry. Fun Crew, a valiant attempt to the B site, but Bonkers able to stabilize once again, a third to their board.
Pushing ahead with the lead here, definitely going to be beneficial for them. It looks like they are picking up the Odin into this round as well on Jesse there. Don't see that one every day these days, Tony, but alas, it is going to be seeing the light of day in this one. And definitely key to see them in that position just outside of B main as well. Looks like Tour de Force is going to be activated now for Fun Crew, though. Flashist trying to catch an opening for their team, trying to see if they can manage to take some short control, perhaps. Maybe even find something else out of it. Nice hacks at least baits it out, but alas, they will fall off. Not looking to venture any closer this time. And Fun Crew left to just weigh up their options here. Left to consider exactly where their enemies could be before committing towards anything, as they're stuck at a standstill through towards Pizza.
Yeah, it's a bit of an Uno reverse setting from what we saw on Split. It's actually Bonkers willing to give up mid control this time around to Fun Crew, and well, Fun Crew, they're more than happy to take it. Deep smoke for Norse into CT to cover any peaks from Bonkers, but you can see that they're still honed in and locked. They've got both doors over towards the A site, and Mirza was thinking about the rotate over. Andy has taken Pizza control. Easy to take B main control with that owl drone. You can see Odin attempted wall bang. Fun Crew not to walk to it. They know how to play against it. Grouping up now with 30 seconds, Matt. Fun Crew looking to explode onto this B site.
They're going to be pushing straight out right now. Looks like they do catch a kill through the smoke there. Yakuza being good for that one. Traded straight back though. Mirza looks to get another one as well. Mirza going absolutely demonic at the moment. Spike going to be going down now though. Yakuza looking to hold it off with Easy. Easy only 4 HP, but Yakuza good to be the warden on the side so far. 2 versus 2 now. Nice axe. The Empress is out to play. Oh, Kalth does find the kill though. And it will be the one-on-one. 1 bullet's all they need. Kalth, will they be able to find it here? They're desperately searching for it. Trying to get around the corner now. Kalth has no idea where they're playing from. This could work wonders for them there. Oh, Kalth finds it though. And it will be the round going the way of Bonkers.
And you can see in the replay, Cal forced to check every angle. You can't really blame him for looking to laneway because that's what the spike's planted for. But of course, unfortunately, Easy playing the other side of that box and extremely low slither of HP. Cal only needed 1 bullet. Of course, a wallbang could have happened, but decided to hit the headshot. Cal as clean as ever. Bonkers now 4 to Fun Crew's 2. Of course, this is 4 in a row on the side of Bonkers, Matt. Fun Crew looking a bit out of sorts in this first start to Ascent.
Hopefully they can manage to find their confidence again here. Looks like it is going to result in them just taking a bit of a backseat here, but it's only the first half, Tony. Things can change, and just like that, already a good change will be found by Andy. Good start to the round for them with an opener. They need to find another, however. See if they can smother their way past them. Nice Axe is just tucked away in the corner for now. They have no idea where Nice Axe is playing from, but they do know where Mercer is. So they get the spider through towards A main there. Looks like they're still going to try and clear it. Mercer goes down though. Nice Axe able to creep away. Trying to get a kill around the corner. Will be cut off, however. And that is going to be the A side completely open for Fun Crew.
Yeah, the traps are destroyed. Fun Crew have control of the A site. This is a great position to be in for Easy. I don't think Mike's going to be expecting a player in this corner. Actually, we'll be looking to check it in just a second. That is the swing, but Spectre at that range, deadly for Easy. Jesse looking to take it long range with his Feedsome. Able to find it back, but still Fun Crew pressed for the push. They want to steal away the guns here for Bonkers, make them invest all their money into these future few rounds, but Jesse able to run away to the safety of B main. Norson, half HP, has pushed through mid. Does actually know that Jesse's in this position. Could be cautious of it now. Doesn't see mid. And the spike will detonate. It's a third round for Fun Crew.
Good comeback for them there. We'll see if they will be able to find a bit more traction out of it as well. Now, though, 4-3 scoreline. Definitely does give them a bit more confidence, as they did lose 4 in a row, but we'll be able to take some back. Let's see if they can find another here. And now, though, Bonkers, their economy still looking okay. They're buying up everything they possibly can. Kalth, though, is going to be stuck without any armor. That could cause more harm than good here. We'll see how it does play out, though, as Kalth looks to take charge straight through towards B main here. Seems Fun Crew is doing a bit of the same in the middle, just trying to catch any positions now. See if anyone's going to be around the corners here as they venture closer and closer towards Pizza. Bonkers now are pushing out themselves, though. Paranoia comes through, doesn't hit anybody. Kalth goes down, but the trades are looking good so far. Bonkers still are going to be able to try and hold on and still keep it even Stevens for a 2-on-2.
Yeah, great trades there. Bonkers able to rotate quickly, but now Freshest and Fun Crew able to rotate back to the A site. You can see that Freshest is going to position aggressively here. That Hunter's Fury puts away his gun, though. Mercer able to stop it. The spike will be attempted and will be stuck fully by Norson. One Shrouded Step, 70 HP, though. Matt, where does Norson play? Towards the generator. He will force the swing out to Mercer's grip on this round. Mercer with a 4K. And Bonkers now with their 5th. A valiant attempt for Norson, but unfortunately, clutches of defeat and too much Sober Util flooding that site.
Just a little bit too much to deal with, it would seem, and it will work out for the side of Bonkers there. Definitely going to be satisfied with the way that one played out. See what else will be in store, though, as we head into round number 9 now. It seems Fun Crew going to be stuck, trying to dig into their pockets as deeply as possible. See if they can find anything out of it. Do at least have, you know, some semi-decent weapons there. They've got some Bulldogs, some upgraded pistols, but ultimately it's not going to matter. They are going to be doing their very best. Heading through towards a B main now, thinking about the angle, but maybe thinking more about others. And they do get some information for Bonkers there as well off the recon dart. So that's going to be a great start for them. They can adapt around that.
Yeah, you can see Fun Crew adapting over towards middle. Freshest holding with that out drone. Might be looking to swing off of it. Jesse lets some shots fire off. Nice Hacks is stuck in this corner. Freshest was expecting it, but great shot. Nice Hacks. Never faltering under the pressure. You see both players forced to the laneway and forced to get out. Norson teleport to the back of the site from the shadows. Nobody here for Bonkers expecting it. Nice Hacks able to come up clutch when necessary, but Sheriff shots a great Yakuza traded by Kalth. The 2-on-2, Mercer now to retake the site with his teammate. Andy is on top of the boxes with that updraft. That dart comes out from the boathouse. But Mercer hit the wallbang shot. Andy is playing up on top, and Mercer's like, what are you doing there? Out in the open, takes him out, and 6th round to Bonkers. Fun Crew, though, again, a valiant attempt, Matt. They got to the site, they got the spike plant, they got themselves in the post, but unfortunately it crumbles once again. Bonkers continuing to string these rounds along.
Definitely have managed to find their confidence here, Tony. Taking 6 rounds is going to be a huge booster for them. Let's see if they can find a few more, though, with 4 ultis at their disposal, comparable to the 2 on Fun Crew. They've got options here, Tony, and we'll see if they manage to use them right here, right now. Kalth are seemingly not going to be diving into their pockets at all. They've got the ulti to rely on so far, so they don't need to buy anything, really. They can steal a weapon off their enemies. Looks like we are going to see the Blade Storm activated almost immediately there for Bonkers. Definitely can deal with their opponents as they spread about middle, pushing up Catwalk, looking at venture through short. Might be pushing around the corner where Niceax and their teammate are waiting for them. They are looking to do a bit more out of it, though. You can see they're thinking about this angle. They're not committing to it yet, but they're getting closer. And Flashes goes down. Niceax slips away from it. Mike and Co. trying to deal with them all. They've managed to spray past them. Andy sprays right back, though, sending us through to a 4-on-2 situation here. Andy looking to turn it to 3. Great job from them there. They can easily get some traction, but no. Andy's gone. It's all up to Easy now. Holding on, but they will get knocked right down. Bonkers take away the 7th.
And I tell you what, Matt, a great attempt to take short Fun Crew. That paranoia was so great, but Bonkers, I don't know how Mike does it, but he just seemed to be landing that spray fully blinded up and is able to get out there with Calth and hold on for so long to short side. Bonkers, a comfortable lead, and it's to a credit, Matt. Merza, 15-5 on this Omen. I'm very much loving this out of him. Showing flexible pick after flexible pick. Went to Omen for Haven. It seems to be where he wants to stay for this final Fun Crew. Second last round of the half. The Hunter's Fury early on to flush out Jesse in the back of the site. They will be able to steal it away. Anti takes up a bit of friendly fire, but Fun Crew now have this B's site, and Bonkers onto the retake. They do have the lockdown available for Mike. This could be a very good retake if they're able to attempt it. Niceax as well does have the Empress. You are powerless. Fun Crew have the site for the moment.
Just how long will they be able to hold it, though? Andy goes down, pushing straight towards them. Niceax and Co. getting 2 more kills alongside it. It's all up to Fun Crew now to do what they can. And Orson gets a couple more, leaving it down to the 2-on-1 situation. Now pushing on to the side. Oh, the lockdown. That's going to be all too good here. It forces Norson into an uncomfortable situation. The spike's ticking down as well. Norson. Oh, they found an angle. No. Oh, Norson's gone, though. They're trying to go for the defusal here. I think they might just be on the mark, though. It is going to be a tight one, but alas, it is Bonkers taking it away. Into the end there, 8-3 scoreline towards the last round in the half.
I saw the pings and I have to feel for Norson there. He got no shrouded steps available online, so he couldn't TP up to the laneway to save himself. Forced to get into the back of Boathouse. Thankfully, his teammates were like, Norson, you've got a safe angle. Take it. Run, sir. He was able to run. Unfortunately, beautiful shot from Mike. Beautiful round for Bonkers. Retake was great with the lockdown, forcing Fun Crew into the tight positions. And for Bonkers, this is a blowout first half from them. And spending the lockdown now, they've got the Empress to play with in this one. They've also got the Blade Storm. They've got a confident Niceax just taking peak after peak. Debut on the Reyna. Mackley seems to be, as ever prevalent as any other duelist.
Showing their value there. Speaking of, Niceax showing a lot of value so far. Oh, just dancing with it. Yakuza gets taken out by a Merza as well. The bait and switch from the team of Bonkers is working magnificently here and leaves it down to Norson now in a 1-on-5 situation. They're trying to seek their way around these corners, get somewhat closer, but alas, they can't get close enough. Mike deals the killing blow there and sends us through to a 9-3 scoreline at the end of the half.
I have to say, Matt, it's 9 rounds for Bonkers. That team play was absolutely sensational that first half on the defense. And you saw for the side of Fun Crew, they just struggled under the pressure. They struggled under Bonkers playing together. You saw Niceax go with Merza for that A main peak, and they were just able to pick off so many Fun Crew players before they even had a chance to answer. 9 now to the defense side. Fun Crew go. Bonkers now to the attack, and Merza 17-6. He continues to light up the scoreboard, but not far behind a Niceax and Calth. Double digits to Jesse, playing that supportive role in the Stover as ever prevalent, just getting the info for these Bonkers players to really fire off.
They are going to be pushing into it now, though. Andy takes away the opening there onto Niceax. Might be looking for a bit more damage as well. This is already a great start for Fun Crew, though. Spike, it does get dropped down as well. They can think about the way they want to push into this one for the Bonkers players. Looks like Easy is going to tuck themselves away, getting good timing there. Might actually find Mirza, they do. Well, another one bites the dust there for Fun Crew, but Mike trades it back. 2, 3-fold now. Bonkers going off a treat, now taking the man advantage. Fleshist is going to try and change it. Might be quick to be dealt with, and it is going to be 1-on-3 now for Norsen. They're pushing their way through towards middle now. Do spot Galp there, and they go down. Bonkers take away double digits.
I tell you what, man, I heckin' love Calth sometimes. On the duelist, he's so prevalent. And, you know, I missed him last week. Bonkers definitely did. 13 and 8 for Calth, and a great display on that pistol. Wielding that Sheriff to perfection. Light shield for Vandal. For Calth, the rest of them, Spectre's full shield. And Fun Crew, forced to save this one, Matt. 10, and Bonkers looking in control of this last map. You can see Fun Crew just out of sorts and been outlasted here. The experience is just paying off so well for Bonkers.
They've got a few more experiences yet to be had, though. It will be Bonkers just biding their time for the moment. Not looking to go too hastily towards anything as yet. They are thinking about B main, where Freshest is around the corner, waiting for them to push into it. This could be great for Freshest, or they might be able to overcome. It's going to be tested here. They're so close right now. Oh, the Aldrin comes through. Great rendezvous being used by Freshest. They are able to retreat straight back. And now Bonkers start the onslaught, taking down Yakuza there with the Nano Swarm. Easy and Freshest being dealt with as well. The side has been conquered by Bonkers. And it will be left down to the two last players in Norsen and Andy on Fun Crew. One goes down to the other, soon to follow. And Bonkers take away 11 rounds.
And another 3K from Calth. Very much wanting to steal away that top frag position from Mirza. He's getting there. 2 more and he will be at 18. 1 more after that and he'll be above Mirza. Of course, that's considering maybe Mirza doesn't get the picks that Calth's so desperately after. And 11-3, Matt. Bonkers. Where was this the last 2 maps? Split looks so close. Fun Crew were able to take Haven. But Bonkers, they're here when it matters most. They're here to prove their doubters wrong. Upset last week, I believe, against East LA in another league. And not the result we were expecting. It was a 2-0 in convincing fashion. But Bonkers, they've mentally reset. They've come into VOT with a passion and are willing to get themselves a higher seed going into the playoffs.
Let's see if they can manage it here. If they can manage to get themselves placed a little bit higher heading into the playoffs here. Whether they will have to be content with a lower placing. It is going to be decided by the result of our matchups heading through towards the rest of this here weekend. But we'll see exactly what is going to come through from this one. As Bonkers now do get spotted through towards middle, at least deal with the Owl drone. Will be now trying to seek retribution towards the A side instead. A few players set up towards Catwalk as well as outside A main there. Might be looking to strain their way through it. Seems that maybe the B side could also be an alternative option. Or they just run it back through Defender spawn. There's plenty of opportunities for them to think about here. And it looks like the B side is going to be the place where it all goes down.
Yeah, that was a great cloud burst there as well to stop the trademark from tripping, and Bonkers to outside of this door. We'll be looking to bust it down and come full firing through. Freshest, though, able to find the shot on the cow. Quick trade back for Nice Sacks. Just found a second to Norsen, but they have to deal with Easy in the laneway. Nice Sacks now the only remaining member as the spike goes down. And Easy to find the 3. Fun Crew able to find the 4th. They go 1 more than 3. And they go deeper into the second half. Bonkers, of course, unfortunately, they're just sending it to be maybe not the play, especially with so many players for Fun Crew.
Does prove to be quite a difficult time there for Bonkers. Obviously, taking it down to the last few seconds does allow Fun Crew a bit more ease to take away the round for their own. We'll see if this could be the start of something new for them as well, as they do head their way through towards the middle side of things now for Bonkers. They do have a couple outside of A main as well, just waiting to see if they can manage to venture any closer towards their enemies here. But Fun Crew, they remain absolutely strong, holding positions, awaiting patiently for someone to reveal themselves, just like Kalth has, through towards A main now. So now Fun Crew can play off the information there. Andy does get a spot as well. They know there's a good indication of the A side, and Nice Hack's being taken down. Makes it a little bit sweeter for Fun Crew.
It's looking like Bonkers still looking to run their way into the A side. The teleport to the back. Here, forward side of Norson, you can see our drone. Spots up Andy, doesn't actually get the ping off Mercer. Just trying to get in, trying to find maybe a Hail Mary shot through to a player here for Fun Crew. Mike 2 to join in just a second. You can see spikes in the hands, but Fun Crew have this site on lock with 35 seconds. It's going to be hard to walk out, especially with that smoke put in play by Norson. Shrouded Step, 30 seconds left. Bonkers. Only 2 remaining members, and where do they go? Because Fun Crew, they've got control of mid as well. You see Andy just holding so aggressively on this short line. The pings have come out. We can look to split up market once again, but they're going to have to save for this one. Matt's 15 seconds. Both Mike and Mercer. Gotta keep a hold of these guns.
They're definitely going to be hoping to take control of it and not be hunted down here. Looks like they may be met by 1 member, but I think it is going to be just a safe call here, just to Lativulate at this point. Not look to do anything else going forward there. And alas, it will be Fun Crew taking away another round in their favor. Definitely starting to build up a bit of momentum themselves, but they still got a long way to go yet. They need to win 6 rounds in a row if they even want to equalize against the side of Bonkers here. And Bonkers, all they need is to win 1 more round for series point, or 2 rounds to take the series in its entirety. Is going to be tested. Heading forward now as the Bladestorm already gets activated there. They're trying to come away with a kill early on here. It will be Fun Crew, though, to take away multiple, but Mike and Mercer come back strong, taking away 3. Now down to a 2-on-2 situation, more rather. And they're looking to go straight towards B. This could actually be doable, Tony.
Yeah, smoke off market, freshest Andy. Looking to swing through it. Mercer takes the TP to the laneway. My, great angle to be taking for 3. And now he's able to tuck into CT spawn. Andy now to pull off a miracle here to deny match point here for Bonkers. Mercer up on the laneway. He's going to re-aggress with that smoke market. Andy's going to hold the line, but he's a little late to react. He's been playing too much Lego Star Wars, Matt. 12 for Bonkers. 5 only for Fun Crew. It's match and series point. Bonkers fell at the last hurdle on Haven, but they're not going to fall at the last mark here on Ascent. They want to get it done. 3 ultimates online. And Mercer, the king of clutch always. 20 and 8 on this Omen. Nothing really Fun Crew can do. Mercer looking to get revenge on his former teammates.
It seems that they have the high ground there. It will be the revenge of the Sith coming through here. Easy looking to launch the shock dart through there. Bonkers not caring at all, though. Going to be pushing straight through towards the side. Flash just trying to get an angle, gets shut down immediately. Easy on the side, trying to do a bit the same, gets shut down again. It's already open for business here for Bonkers. They don't seem to care at all. They're just pushing through every smoke possible. They are just brute forcing their way into this one. Spike's already down, and a kill comes behind it. Great trades being found here. Mercer does get found as well, though, but it's all going to be up to Andy now. All they've got is the operator and the blades here. Andy, can they do this? They're trying to push through the Fender spawn, picking up another weapon, opting for the rifle instead. They do catch some players. The dash has been used now. They've got another one. They do manage to block off the dart, trying to see if they can catch anything else here. Desperately fighting for it, but that is going to be it. Bonkers take away the series 2-1 in their favor.
Fun Crew fall. Watch their kingdom fall to ashes, Matt. It all came close there on Haven. Fun Crew able to get it done. Freshest came so clutch when they needed it to go to this 3rd map, and it all fell apart. Bonkers sensational team play across the board. Mike Moser combining for some crazy combos there. And I have to say, nice hacks on this Reyna, always a treat to watch him on the doors, showing that he's flexible, not just the Jet, not just the Raze, but the Reyna too added to the pool. Very, very strong stuff for Bonkers, man. I have to say, I was not expecting that result out of a set. Bonkers definitely on top in that one, 2-1, taking out the Fun Crew.
Yeah, definitely exceeding expectations there. You can see playing with Kalth this week has brought up a lot of confidence in the team. They're going to be feeling happy with that one. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit more of Kalth into the future playing behind the Bonkers roster. But we'll see how things shape up. You know, maybe there could be some stuff behind the scenes. You never know what could happen heading into the playoff stage there. But alas, it has been a fantastic matchup thus far, and I'm eager to see exactly what's going to come through heading into the future as well, Tony, because, you know, we had a pretty positive matchup tonight, and I feel like we've still got a few more awesome matchups yet in store.
Yeah, of course, we'll be seeing some crazy games tomorrow. I believe Auto Bobo and, you know, a few of these other players yet to play. I believe Fun Crew actually not going to be playing tomorrow. It's Bonkers. Yeah, it's Bonkers versus one team. I can't quite recall, but of course it'll be their matchup tomorrow. And it's, you know, interesting, Matt, to talk about Bonkers, the team that went to the APAC Masters, of course, the APAC playoffs, looking to represent OS, looking to put us on the map, fortunately fell. And, you know, the team just fell apart from there. It was forced to nice hacks and minimize to pick up the pieces. And, you know, now Minimize gone, looking to play for an overseas team. And it's just nice hacks left of this core roster. And Kalth still there to help out when necessary. Bonkers, it's a rebuild, but it's still the Bonkers spirit shining through here, I feel, in the server.
Yeah, you can feel it. You know, some people say they're bonkers. I think that there's nothing crazy about them, Tony. You know, they're just absolutely wild. No, we do love to see, obviously, the great stuff from Bonkers there. But speaking of Bonkers, let's take a look at how the standings are looking after that matchup there.
Yeah, you can see it. Bonkers 2-0. I wouldn't have thought it with this remake roster, but there, of course, a 10-round differential between them and Order at that 2-0 slot. Fun Crew, unfortunately, falling at the tail end of things. Now 1-2. Mind Freak, unfortunately, at that 0-3 mark. Order and Bonkers coming out on top on this playoffs, and of course, Order just on the first place there. Of course, we'll see their game tomorrow. But of course, Matt, we now go over to Group B and look how the standings are for our games tomorrow for that one.
Yes, it would seem that as a result of the forfeit there, we are going to be seeing, obviously, Bobo and Cat Girls are tied up towards the first and second place side of things. Rain are going to be 1-2 there, and Honey Badgers going to be 0-2 there. Obviously, we did have a forfeit out of the Honey Badgers matchup, unfortunately. But, you know, we've got some awesome matches coming up tomorrow as well, don't we, Tony?
Yeah, we have some absolutely banger matches here. We saw, of course, Bonkers versus Order for our first game at 3:30 p.m. AEST. And then we'll be seeing Honey Badgers versus Bobo. Of course, your casters to take you through that one will be Conky and Komodo for our Sunday's games. Matt, and, you know, it's been a pleasure this evening. Unfortunately, we only saw one series for tonight, but it was an absolute banger. Of course, Fun Crew really putting on the test of time there, and Bonkers just coming out on top with all the experience. I have to say, look towards Bonkers for the future because they're looking to be a deadly force going into playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Tony. I'm very excited to see what Bonkers are going to be able to shape up to do, whether they can find some of their former glory and maybe even look to exceed it, because they are looking red hot at the moment, and I can't wait to see more. Just go Bonkers.
Absolutely go Bonkers. But Matt, that is going to be us drawing to a close. I want to thank our lovely admin team behind the scene, Fraser, Carlin, and of course our lovely Observer Crash for running it through for this evening. And you know, we're going to bid you adieu, Matt. We're going to be back tomorrow for more VOT action. But, of course, have yourselves a lovely rest of your evening. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you back tomorrow for more Valorant action.
Going to be be too effective from Nice Axe. Goes up. Precious can't land the shot. Now again. Quick double from Precious.
This cam over the top has a nice line. There's the ping. See you later, sicko. And another as well, Cloxy.
Texter, another frag to be found. Cream, he's in such an awkward spot, but he's going to line up the collateral.
That's a tag coming through from, I think, a camera.
Oh, what is this?